Good afternoon, everybody. It's Canebreak91 back with another Call of the Wild, the Angler stream. Today we are going to be focused on the new species. Those species include, on Golden Ridge, white crappie, rock bass, and freshwater drum. And then on Spain, there's the Wells catfish. I will have a little video coming out of me catching a diamond Wells catfish here in a couple days. I've got to edit it. I just haven't got around to it yet. But welcome in, everybody. And we will get started here, see what we can come up with. I'm really after a rock bass. That's the only fish that I need to have quadruple bingo on the game again. And bingo is a diamond of every species on a map. And there are 4 maps, so obviously if you have all the diamonds on the game, then you have quadruple bingo. Hey, Tap. What's up, buddy? So I am live this time. See, I went live a minute ago, and it didn't work. Like, it wasn't showing me live at all. I don't know what the world was going on with that, but I'm glad to see it's working now. So yeah, welcome in, everybody. It's been a really big week for Call of the Wild, for sure. The Hunter obviously got a new map, and then they did a nice update. For the Angler. They added the baiting system, and it works pretty well. I don't know how I really feel about it just yet, but the main thing is it hasn't changed the way we traditionally caught diamonds, so as long as they haven't messed with that, it's good with me. Let's see, well, that's the baiting, though. You get slingshots or a boat, or you can throw it by hand. It does work, without a doubt. You'll see here shortly. Hey, Rock Shock, what's up, buddy? You're so full of crap, Tap. No, I'm not. Oh, man. Well, how's everybody been? I know I was sick earlier in the week. That's why I didn't stream anymore. I apologize for not coming out, but I just really didn't feel up to it at all. Anyway. No, I'll have to check it out, Rock Chalk. How big was it, buddy? That's great, though. I tell you, you've really done something if you've caught a diamond Wells. It took me almost 20 hours of actual time to get the first diamond. It was a bit ridiculous, but I've got 3 now. That's huge, Rock Chalk. 153. My biggest was 150.57. So yeah, anything over 150 pounds is a monster. So congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it didn't take me that long. I had it on, I think I had it within 17 minutes. I was using the Citro Del Rey with 60-pound braided line on the first one. And then an hour after I caught the first one, I decided to jig with a 99-pound setup, and I caught 2 back-to-back diamond Wells using a 2/0 hook with a worm. And that was in the middle of the day, the 2 back-to-backs were. So after that happened, I decided to move on and do something different. I was kind of burnt out on trying to catch Wells, because it's not easy. I mean, unless you get lucky, and people do, but... Yeah, I'm sure, Dustin. Yeah, 44 pounds. You need to unlock the Spanish rod. I neglected to do it for a really long time, and about 2 weeks ago, I went and did enough missions to get the 500 rep you need to buy it from Spain. But I would definitely recommend it, especially now that the Wells catfish is out. I knew it'd be possible on the 44-pound setup, but I knew it wouldn't be easy either. So, anyway. I guess I'll show this real quick. Alright, so I did manage to catch a white crappie yesterday at 3.85 pounds, and then today I caught a 36-pound freshwater drum. So I only need this guy right here. So that's what I'm currently trying to target. And the bluegill will just not leave you alone, it don't seem like. Especially if you bait them, you can get a whole pile of them come in to the bait. Unfortunately, I don't think you can catch a diamond bluegill where I'm at right now, or at least not to my knowledge. And I'm using way too heavy of a setup, but I'm not going for score, so whatever. Hold on, I'll tell you 1 second, Rock Chalk. Alright, so, freshwater drum, I caught right here. I was using hot dogs to bait them. And let me see, I don't want to misquote here. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to make sure I tell you what I caught it with. Okay, yeah, imitation dog biscuits on a 1/0 hook with a bottom rod. But like I said, I had been baiting them with hot dogs, and it seems like every time I would bait them with hot dogs, I would at least catch a gold. I was catching them right here really well. That's where the diamond came from. But also, I was catching a ton of golds, if I can ever get up there. A ton of golds right here, and this is a known diamond location for the drum. So, also, another location. Man, the scrolling takes forever. Sorry, guys. Another location is right here, right in front of the dam. But, yeah, I mean, I'll say this, the new fish seem like they're going to be a lot easier than the Wills was. The Wills was just, man, a nightmare. Because, I mean, I was going, like, hours in between bronzes. Is that a drum in front of me? Yeah. Not a big one, but it is a drum. And I don't know how I feel about fishing for these yet. I'm going to, because I really want to get it and get it out of the way, but I really don't know how I want to fish for them. I may try going with a 7-spinner for a little bit. I mean, this is a known spot, and I was catching them earlier here. I've yet to catch a gold, though. Oh, did everybody have a pretty good week? It was hot here, like really hot. But luckily, I'm blessed with a job that I get to be in the air conditioning most of the time. Yeah, it's hot there too. Yeah, I'm sure, temp. Yeah, it's humid too. I think they were saying like it's supposed to be like 105 this weekend with the heat index or something. I don't know. Way too hot. Oh. We'll probably have quite a few more people jump in here in a little bit. Darth is streaming at the moment. I just wanted to go ahead and get started. I was watching him, but I thought I would just go ahead, seeing as how I haven't streamed all week. Got some walleye. I've never caught a walleye, which there's no walleye around here. We do have sauger in the Ohio River, which I've caught, and what's funny is I tossed them back in the water. I was young, and I had no idea that they were edible. I mean, obviously any fish is edible, but I didn't realize sauger was such a desired fish to eat. So I threw back some good sized ones, not even thinking about it, because I didn't know any better. It looked like a trash fish, in my opinion. Let's see, here's what we're gonna run. Well, hold on. Oh, of course. That's what I didn't want, was to start catching those. They are. Yeah, I'd like to try it for sure. I know that walleye got teeth like sauger do, don't they? You gotta watch your fingers. See, we don't have pike or anything. We've got closest thing to a pike we've got in Kentucky is a muskie, a muskellunge, however you say it. I don't know what subspecies of it is. I've just always heard them called muskie here. But then we do have striped bass. That's a fish I'm surprised it's not in this game already. It's a striped bass. Because I figured, I mean, I would think where Golden Ridge is that there's striped bass, but maybe not. White bass, I've caught a lot of those too. I'm glad they added white crappie to the game. Yeah, hold on one second, Rock Chuck. I'll just type it in the chat for you real quick. Well, I'll let you see it too, but so it's Canebrake 91, number 9999. That's my apex. Just type in the chat when you send it and I'll accept it. Yeah, y'all got good eating fish up where you're at. I mean, don't get me wrong, crappie's delicious, but I mean, crappie and sauger are probably the two best tasting fish in Kentucky. Bluegill are good, but I mean, it would be nice to have a bunch more trout and salmon and things like that. Alright, let me get this in, Rock Chalk, and I'll accept it. I really don't know what time of day I need to be fishing for these, to be honest with you. I know this is what I don't want to catch, though. Yeah, I don't want to catch them at all, but okay. Alright, buddy, accepted. Believe it or not, you can catch the rock bass on cheese. I find that surprising. Really? See, I've never had it, Tap. I've just heard it was really good. I know, I mean, you'd have to catch a lot of them to... I'm sure they don't have a whole lot of meat on them based on how big they are. But then again, bluegill don't either. I mean, unless you get into those real big pie plate size bluegill. Which I have done. Kentucky Lake's got a lot of red ear, too. It's really good to eat. It's another fish that they could add to this game. I mean, it's basically a giant bluegill, a red ear is. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying here for a little bit, but then I'm probably gonna switch and go down south towards the dam. I'm gonna try to stick with a known diamond location to improve my chances, but I was catching them all the way over here though. They weren't diamond obviously, but I did catch rock bass right here. So I don't know. Oh, holy smokes, this might be the one. You've got to be kidding me. Let's go. Heck yeah. Now I'll take that all day. Well, guys, officially on stream, I now have quadruple bingo. Once again. Beautiful. Just when I was thinking about needing to move. That's funny. That's why you don't give up, guys. Just stick with it. Alright, so here's where we were. Right here. Whoops. Right here, and here's what we were using. A size 7 spinner. Go get one. Okay. Well, hey. If nothing else good happens, that made my day. I don't even know if that's a big one, but I really don't care either. Oh, hold on. I got a message. Dad's a psycho. That excites me. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Oh, wouldn't it be crazy if we got another one? Nope. Oh, there's a baby bass. Alright, guys. Well, I don't know. What do you want to catch now? I mean, I've achieved the goal that I had. Any suggestions? Anything anybody wants to see? I'm good with. Only thing I'll say I don't want to do is go catch Wells catfish because I am pretty well burnt out on that, and it's going to be a very, very boring stream if we're going for them. I think anybody that's fished for them would know what I'm talking about, unless you're Dustin and then you go catch it on your second cast. We can go fish for drum, rock chalk if you want to jump in. I'll go fishing with you. We get out here. Join my server, or if you can't get in the server, let me know and I'll join on you. Yeah, just either I join on you or you join on me, and then we'll go fish them together. I know where to go for sure. All right, I gotta check something, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. All right, so do you see where I'm at? Come up here where I'm at. And we'll get on. We'll take our boats and go out here. This was, I mean, I was catching a lot of golds here earlier, and I have seen diamonds caught here. I was catching more drum here in general than I have anywhere else. So I'm just gonna I know I'm right next to it, but I'm gonna fast travel to that. All right, let me finish my message. I need to pull up my thing here. I want to send a picture to Dad real quick. Okay. Anyway, are you in here, Rock Chunk? I need to see what your name is on here. Is it Rock Chunk? Yeah, what's your name on here? I didn't even pay it. Yeah, it's Rock Chunk. Okay. There you go. Okay. We'll get, let's just get separate boats. That way we can spread out a little bit. But just, you know where to go. Unless you want to jump, that's fine too. I don't care. We'll just do this. Alright. And then what we'll do is, get up here and I'll throw out some hot dogs. That's how I caught my diamond. I mean, it seemed like every time I threw hot dogs out, invaded the area, and then use, like I say, use imitation dog biscuits. Size 1 hook is silver and up. 1/0 is gold only, well, diamond only. Gold and diamond, if whatever I'm trying to say. So yeah, like I say, I'll do this. I don't know. You'll have to bait as well, Rock Chalk. I know my bait will not work for you, but I would suggest baiting with hot dogs. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna put it to a silver and up hook, and we'll see if we can catch some. And I don't know if you've baited much yet or not, Rock Chalk, but when you do, I mean, I just try to cast it pretty much right on top of where I've baited. Alright. Okay. What time is it? We should be. You got one already? Or did you just get your bait out? This is actually a pretty fun fish, I think. I was having a lot of fun catching the drum earlier. Yeah, the big thing is, Dustin, I don't think that it's changed the traditional way of catching diamonds. It's just added a new avenue of how to go about fishing. Because I tested without it, just running around fishing like normal, and I was catching a lot of fish. There you go, Rock Chalk. Now you can't beat that. Congratulations, buddy. Diamond channel cat, 25 pounds. Heck yeah. Hey, roll with it, Rock Chalk. I'd take it in a heartbeat. I didn't expect you to catch I didn't even know you could catch a diamond channel catfish right here. Of course, I haven't really paid attention to the diamond locations in a very long time, but that's good to know. Were you using the dog biscuit or the imitation dog biscuits, or what were you doing? Now we're liable to be swarmed by somebody coming up here. Oh, do. Yep, yeah, one imitation. There you go. Hey, like I say, congratulations. I'm assuming you already had one, didn't you? Hey, what fish do you lack, Rock Chalk, to having bingo besides the new fish? Or do you already have had bingo? Oh well, that's perfect. Hey, that's awesome. Congratulations. It seems like a pretty good size one too. I don't really know what let's see what my biggest is. I haven't caught a whole lot of them. Oh, hold on, I'm getting better. This will be a silver. I was gonna say the good thing about imitation dog biscuits is you're only gonna catch drum, but obviously I would have been wrong saying that. Sauger smallmouth. Smallmouth is I found to be easy. Green sunfish. That's what I caught too. Huh, I'll be danged. We must be on a catfish server. Uh, Let me read the ones he said real quick. So green sunfish, I'll tell you real quick. Right here, I have caught a bunch of them. I mean, when I say a bunch, like upwards to 10 diamonds came out of that little hole right there. Uh, and then Sauger, I caught mine, and Sauger was a really hard one for me. It took a long time to get the diamond, but I caught mine right there, close to where we're at. And then smallmouth bass, I've caught, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them right here off this dock. And then walleye, on my Steam account, I've caught 3 right here off the Blue Bridge. And then the one that I got, or a couple that I got on PlayStation, came from in here. Right there. If that helps you at all. But, a lot of people had trouble with the green sunfish. That was one that I did not have issues with. I don't know. It was just an easy one for me. And I caught it before they fixed them too. Like, cause there was an issue with the gold mission way back when and all that, but I was able to catch a diamond even during that time. Smallmouth bass is another easy one. Walleye to me was probably out of the ones that you listed, the second hardest, and then Sauger was damn near impossible. I had a lot of trouble with that one. Got my little silver beard hair showing up. uh, one moment. Yeah, that's not. It's not too far from diamond because let's see here what my biggest is. Oh, that's what we were doing earlier. So you got a 25-pound catfish. My biggest is 25, so I don't know if that's big or not, but I've caught several, and that's the biggest one that I've caught, so I feel like it's decent size probably. Uh, and then green sunfish, my biggest is 1.25, so 1.1 ought to be real close because I've caught a bunch of these. Yeah, no kidding, Tab. Ashley loves it. She said she can't wait for my beard to turn salt and pepper. I was like, I'm not getting excited about that yet. I'm only going to be 33 here soon. I really would like to hang on to my hair color for a little while longer. But that's not the only one. There's another one hidden somewhere in here. And they've been plucked and regrew. So, yeah. Oh, well. It is what it is. Oh. And when you're not getting bites, what I do is, what was that? See, look at all them. It seems like the fish gather a lot more than they used to. But, I'm not getting bites, so no, I don't want that. I want that small slingshot. There's 3 different ranges of slingshot for those that don't know, distance-wise. But how many subs to ice the tips? Oh, 1,000. How about that? I don't know. I'd be pretty dang happy with 500. I'm surprised I've got what I've got, to be honest with you. I mean, I didn't expect to. My goal initially was to get 50 so I could just stream. It's a requirement. I didn't even think I'd make it to that, so I've made it to 127 so far, and I really haven't put a whole lot of effort into it. I don't know. I enjoy it more than I thought I was going to. I was kind of nervous about it, to be honest with you, in the beginning, and I dang sure didn't think I'd ever put a camera on myself, but I guess things change. Oh, is this going to be a catfish, or is it going to be a drum? Okay. I think we got a drum. Little guy. Well, I appreciate that, Dustin. There are people that are a lot better than me, but I do appreciate it. If I could get better at editing videos and shorts and all that, I'd probably get a lot more subscribers, but I just honestly had not. Hey, Lewis, I have not put the effort into editing yet. I need to do it. I've procrastinated. Probably will continue to procrastinate. Uh, so, Lewis, you missed it. I caught the final diamond. I got the rock bass. About 10 minutes after I started streaming. Right there where Darth was fishing earlier. I went to another server and fished off that little tiny dock. Caught it on a 7 spinner. And I'm going to show it to you real quick, Lewis. How big is that? Is that decent size? Because it's small. It's 2.32 pounds. With that being said, I now have bingo on all the maps again. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a good size. Rock Chalk's in here now, and he hasn't really caught drum yet, so I brought him over here to the island, hoping he can maybe catch a good one. This isn't where I caught my diamond, but I've seen diamonds caught here, and I was catching a lot more drum here than I was where I caught my diamond. So just figured we'd go where the fish are. Yeah, rock chalk. First fish he caught of him joining me anyway was a diamond catfish, and he didn't have one, so that was good. Well, I see we got more people joining. Welcome in, everybody. Basically, we're just going after the new fish today. Anybody that wants to join us, if you don't have my Apex, I put it in the chat somewhere. If I need to put it up again, I will. And we're just gonna mainly focus on the 3 new fish on Golden Ridge, unless somebody decides they want to do something different. I'm open for anything. Like I say, I'm back to quadruple bingo, so I'm an open book. I'm good with whatever. Besides Wells catfish. I'm not. I just don't think that would be a good streaming fish based on my experience with them. But I think everybody that I've watched today has said the same thing. It's just so. I mean, well, sometimes you get into a pocket of them and catch a bunch of them, but for the most part, you got pretty long waits in between them. This might be a gold if it's a drum. They've got the weights all messed up on these things, though. I mean, I'm using 60-pound line right now. And they pull, in my opinion, way harder than they should. Unless I'm just misconceiving something. Like, I mean, he had me almost to halfway on a 60-pound setup. It just, I don't know, it don't make a lot of sense to me. I think that they're jacked up, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, me. You got a drum anyway. So is that your first drum, Rock Chuck? I mean, here just now, the ones you've caught here. Third. Okay, cool deal. Like I say, if they slow down and throw out more hot dogs, that's what I was doing, and I mean, it paid off for me. I'm probably gonna throw some more out here in a minute, just because. I thought about putting a 1/0 hook on, but I think people would rather see me catch fish than just sit around and wait. Could go with a bronze hook, I guess. I'm assuming this is a known location for catfish. I mean, I'm gonna look just because I'm curious now. It probably is. It's been so long since I've went after catfish, I really don't remember. Channel catfish, where you at? There. Yeah, it is a known location. Let's see. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not getting anything. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. I'll have to go buy more. That's the bad thing about using the traditional baits. It uses 10 at a time. Whereas if you're using the new pellet thing and balls that they added, it only consumes 1 at a time. But there are fish that they don't have a special ball for. Wells catfish being one of them that doesn't have one of the mixes. I figured every fish on the game would have one, to be honest with you, but I guess not. I mean, drum don't either. You have to use the older baits, like hot dogs, and I don't know, there's other things, but Drum you can catch on just about everything, though. I mean, look at the list on this. This is, I mean, dang near every bait in the game. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. I wonder if, I don't know, would hot dogs chum them catfish? I really don't know. I'd rather catch drum than catfish right now, though, just because they're new. But don't get me wrong, if I hooked a monster catfish, it would make my day. But oh, do. Yeah, while I'm waiting here, I'm gonna look. Oh, I'm not waiting long. Hold on. Now I got more than one going after it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Darth's top 5 and see what the rock bass, what's been entered. Alright, so mine is not big enough to make it on Darth's top 5. You've got to have a rock bass bigger than 2.47 pounds to get on there. So that means, not right now, but that means sometime I need to go back after them before June the 30th. Spider's not in here right now, but I'm trying to beat Spider for second place on Darth's top 5 overall. I'm not gonna beat R. Lewis. That's gonna be impossible, but if I could come in second, it would make my day. Hell, I'd be happy with third, though. I mean, there's a lot of really good fishermen. What now? You can't get in Darth's. Hold on. There's a lot of really good fishermen competing in the top 5, so I'm proud to be as high as I am. Alright, I can't go in Dart's Discord because when I put the code in, it says it's wrong. I can send you an invite to his Discord, Rockchalk. What just happened? That's weird. I just lost that fish for some reason. Oh. Yeah, let me go to his Discord real quick. Go to invite. Well, let's see. Rockchalk. Alright, on your Discord, I just sent you a link to his Discord. I don't know if that'll help you or not, but that's all I know to do. Oh, you can't chat? Oh, I don't know on that. I'm not real savvy with Discord as far as the voice chat and all that goes. I did get it set up where I can voice chat through my PlayStation 5. It took a little bit of figuring out, but I figured it out. But you can't... Oh, here, I'll send you an invite then, Barry. But you can't stream Discord chat on PlayStation. It will not pick it up. I don't know why, but it won't. Alright. Invite players, where... I'm gonna go ahead and send Dad an invite too. He's gonna hang out with Darth until, Darth's done. Oh, that's a big fish. What was that? What was that? Was that a pike? I don't know. It was a good sized fish. It looked like it anyway. You should have got the invite, Barry. If there's any issue, just let me know. No, is that a burbot? Hold on a second. That's a big fish, whatever it is. I think, hell, I don't know. It was something good size, whatever it was. Oh, somebody in chat may have noticed there. No. Yeah, that's a diamond right there, boys. That might be the biggest bourbon I've ever caught. Come on. Please be the big one. Watch, I'll be wrong. I'm telling you, it looks like a diamond to me. And it is. There we go. I'll take it. It's not my biggest. Anyway, how's Barry?
Oh, I don't know. I've done something to my leg and I'm in a lot of pain.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
Oh, just trying to find out where everybody is.
Alright. We are... I'll show you, Barry. We're drum fishing right here.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Anyway, I go back to... Imitation dog biscuits on the bottom, Barry, is the best thing for them.
Alright.
That
I haven't fished for
I've
these yet.
figured out. I think R. Lewis agreed.
What size?
Size 1 is silver and up.
Right, okay. Size 1 silver. I'm going to be way overpowered for this.
Oh, I am too. I'm using the Central Del Rey. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I'm way overpowered. That's the catfish setup.
You think the chat is bugged, Vibin? Are you talking about where you can see it on the screen? Because if you're talking about it being popping up on my screen, it does that. It repeats itself a lot. I don't know why, but anybody that streams on PlayStation, it tends to happen.
Did you say dog biscuits or imitation dog biscuits?
Imitation dog biscuits, yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Thanks, Vibin. Appreciate it. So that's 2 diamonds this stream. I caught a rock bass diamond, which was my first of those. I caught it about 10 minutes after I started streaming. And that got me back to quadruple bingo, so I have every diamond on the game again.
Oh. I've got all night to do it.
I wanted to try to do it within the first week. It was kind of a personal goal. This is a good spot for them, vibing. I've saw diamonds while I've been playing Diamonds Caught where we're at now. Give me a second and I'll show you where I caught my diamond. I've caught a lot of golds where we're at right now, and like I said, I have seen people catch diamonds here. Alright, let's see. Alright, so vibing. I caught my diamond drum right here. There's that trailhead, whatever it's called, the Trilobite Trail. But I didn't fish off the dock. I come over past the little boats that are sitting out there and chummed with hot dogs, which is what we're doing now. And it draws them in. You don't have to chum, but it seems like it improves the bite rate. 1/0 is what I caught it on. 1/0 is golden diamond only. Size 1 is silver and up. It's a lot bigger hook than I thought it'd be for that fish, but yeah, I know it was killing me vibing to lose it. That's why I'm glad I got it back. I didn't think I was ever going to catch that dang Wells catfish. That was a nightmare. And then I ended up catching 3 diamonds. An hour after I caught the first one, I caught 2 back to back.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go again.
I mean,
You're making me look bad. You're making me look bad.
Hey, I didn't think I was ever going to get it. You guess R. Lewis. Hell, I was crying to him in chat. I was like, I can't do it. I don't know what's going on. It was getting discouraging. It really was.
Oh,
Because, I mean, I was
bang.
going hours in between catching bronze. Like, it was crazy.
I was catching them ten a penny last night, nearly every cast in that
That's
spot that was
great.
shown me.
I mean, really, because I'm telling you, yeah, I'm not the only one that's had it where you might go an hour before catching a second fish. I don't. Of
Oh, I'm
course,
on the run that one.
R. Lewis got a diamond like an hour after it released or something, but
Oh yeah, yeah, he would have to. I just think EW gift them to him, for good attendance. It's like he turns up every day, give him 5 diamonds a day. Yeah,
for good attendance, I like that.
I would hate to say what his Christmas present is: 25 diamonds and a free lunch. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna 3D print him a giant diamond and send it to him in memory of the legend. What did I say earlier? Somebody was in chat saying, R. Lewis, you're everywhere. I said, R. Lewis is the legend that slowly blows with the wind that surrounds us. I don't know.
He's like John Wayne, isn't he? Just strolls into town and just does what he wants.
Yeah, R. Lewis probably, honestly, has the most famous persona in the angler.
I think he sold his soul to the devil. Instead of the pick of destiny, he got the controller of destiny.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. What was it? School of Rock?
No, no, no. The pick of destiny.
Yeah, but wasn't that on?
No, 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 no. Two
I'm
different
thinking
films.
the
Same guy. Same
Jack
guy.
Black is who
Two
I'm
different
talking
films.
about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two different films. Same guy.
What was the movie called? I can't remember.
The pick of destiny. Tenacious D and the pick of destiny. I'm
Oh,
sure.
okay, okay. Yeah, that is what I'm thinking of though, because he's got the heavy set bald guy with him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kyle Cass or whatever he's called. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Rock Chalk. I tell you what, I mean, we can all head down there if you want to. Go to the bottom right hand corner. I mean, I know it works because I caught a diamond here today. So, and you can catch a diamond rock bass down here too.
Oh, we're going all the way down by the dam. I don't like the dam.
Yeah, well, we're going to the right of the dam. We're
It's
technically
for
not at the dam.
visual purposes only. It just looks man-made, and I don't like that metal town. It doesn't look very picturesque.
I get it. Let's
I
see
like to look
here.
at trees and wood huts and
This whole side of the map is ugly, in my opinion. The red rock looks like you're on Mars.
oh yeah, it does, man. It's not very picturesque. I am finding myself a rock.
Right where I've
Just
got that hot dogs
just
at
a little
Rock
one.
Chalk is where I caught the diamond, like exactly where that's at. It was a big one too. I mean, it wasn't huge, but it was 35 pounds. The
Fair
record's
bit, yeah.
39. They're bugged though, I really think, because they'll put you a gold will put you at half tension on 60-pound line on the biggest spinning reel on the game. Something's not right with them. I don't know what it is, but so did you get your bathroom situation sorted out, or
Yes, we just can't turn that heater on at the moment. The electrician still hasn't been out to sort it out, but
oh,
everything else is running perfectly, and
that's good.
It's June, so there's no need for a heater.
No, not hardly. Yeah, it's hot here right now. It's over 100 degrees with the humidity.
Oh, but, you know,
Yeah, it's
yeah, she's in the next room. She's been warned to be on her best behaviour because she's on Call of Duty again, so she's been warned to be on her best behaviour. If
is
I can
she
do it, you can do it.
is she excited about Black Ops 6?
Yeah.
It's coming to
I said,
Game
oh,
Pass
good.
for free. I mean, that's
Yeah, yeah,
one good
but
thing.
she's like, I know, but if you buy the £100 edition, then you get all the bells and whistles with it. I said, well, just get the game for free and buy the bells and whistles separately as you need them. No, no, I have to have them all. All right, well, that can be a Christmas present, and you can play the cheap version until Christmas.
That tell you that game right there, they come out with some cosmetic stuff, and well, there's a lot of that you can buy guns too. It's sort of pay to
Hmm.
win, uh, but there is some really desirable packs that they come out with. They've got me a couple times.
Are we on the same hook in the same bait setup down here?
I don't know, what are you using? I'm using a number or a size one hook with imitation dog biscuits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly what you told me to use in the other spot.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I get what you were asking. I'm sorry. Yes, same thing. Unless you want to catch rock bass, then you can switch it up. But you can catch a diamond of both here. I don't know what other diamonds you can catch here, but two of the new fish you can. Man, I got lucky on that white crappie. The second white crappie I caught was a diamond. Yeah, really lucky actually.
Yeah, I was crying to Lewis the other day. Is your game not working? I can't get into mine. He's like, no, mine's absolutely fine. And I can see him on the friends list, sitting there merrily fishing away. Uh,
Yeah, I
I
was
was
confused about
crying
that too
into
because our Lewis is on Xbox and he wasn't having trouble at all, but there were some of y'all that were saying it was a nightmare to.
Yeah, 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 it was. Yeah, sometimes it would let you take 6 steps forward, and you'd be thinking, "Oh, great, it's allowing you to play now," and then it would crash.
Yeah.
Then the other times you couldn't even spawn in, and it would just go back to the dashboard. It was like, "Oh man, what's going on?" I even uninstalled it, reinstalled it because I was bored. And oh, see, that's how tight Lewis is with expansive worlds. You think he was the only one that never got the crashing issue.
Yeah, he had the special edition. That's a good size. What? Hold on a minute. Is that a? I keep seeing big fish. I don't know. I may just be seeing stuff, but what would that be? Let's see. Go here. Um, it looked like a bluegill, but it might not have been. But it looked like a big bluegill if it was a bluegill. Of course, I don't know if you can catch a diamond bluegill here or not. I don't think so, but you might be able to. Bluegill will bite minnow, won't they? I know they will. I don't know if that's the same fish or not. I can't tell. Probably. It's a bluegill for sure. It's a big one. Probably a gold.
Yeah, before my wife just rudely interrupted us and started doing sign language to get me to pass her something. I was going to say on the back of Lewis not having the issue this time round. Do you remember when it was crashing round about autumn, winter time last
Yeah,
year?
yeah.
Yeah, that really affected me. It didn't affect me one bit, so I just think it was my turn this time.
Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I went through a phase, I can't remember when it was, that I was crashing pretty often. I don't remember. It may have been the time you're talking about. I really, been so long now, I really can't remember what update it was that caused it.
I can't remember what competition we are supposed to be in this week, but I've given up
Grass
completely.
carp, and then,
Oh, that's it.
the other group just released theirs yesterday, and it's European perch. I'm gonna
Oh,
try to get a diamond for it.
my first cast, I got a £60 grass carp, and I was literally just about to take the harvest screen, and it went poof. I was livid.
Yeah, I
I was
guarantee it.
absolutely livid.
I mean, you ended up getting one bigger though, didn't you?
I got a couple bigger, yeah. I haven't checked to see with it.
I don't know what your standing is, but I feel like you've got to be up pretty high. I haven't caught one. I mean, well, I'll be honest with you, these new fish came out and all interest in that competition went out the window, but that might be a rock bass. I think it is.
I haven't even. Let me try this copper.
A rock bass. I agree with what you were saying, Lewis, though. Those don't look like rock bass that I've caught. They've got the red eye, but that's the only thing about them that looks like the rock bass. I don't know, maybe they're different depending on where you live, but they don't look like the rock bass that I've caught out of the creeks in Kentucky. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what it is, Lewis, but something about them just don't look the same. It's been a long time since I've caught one in real life, but I don't remember them looking like that. They say they're good to eat too. I've never ate one. Always threw them back, but okay, I will try to explain this to you. So just, I guess, follow along. You're gonna go to gear. You're gonna hit R2 or
It
whatever
is.
it is,
It is awkward. It could take me 10 minutes to figure it out. It is a bit awkward.
but you click what you want. You'll go down here and, like, let's say that I want that, but I don't want that there, but I want this here. Then you can attach what bait you want, whatever you want. Anyway, but you'll do that. You'll put it on like that. Then you'll go click the one you want. Of course, in my case, it's going to draw it out. Click the one you want, then hit L1 again, and you'll choose what bait you want. And it should, when you go back and hit it, it should bring it up. I don't know if that helps you or not. That's the only way I know to explain it, though. Kind of show you, but I agree, though. Yeah, it's a little. The whole gear system is confangled up. I don't know. I don't know what they've done to it, but
Silver drum.
and then you got to go back and go click your rod again. I don't know. It's whatever, I guess. I don't see the point in the boat at all, though. If somebody in chat is a huge fan of the boat, explain why you like it, because I don't understand the point of it. The slingshots will go out just as far as that boat can, and the slingshot's a heck of a lot faster. You just toss it out real quick and you're done. The boat, you gotta drive it around and make it poop out bait. I don't know. It's just, I wish I had my $5 back on the boat situation.
I'm saving that one for Monday. I don't know. I'm in two minds.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I would, if it was me, I'd just tell you to save your $5 because I don't really see the point of it. Unless you just want
I
to
think
drive one
I
around and
think
act
I
silly
will.
with it. But
No,
I mean, I really though I haven't seen a legitimate purpose for it. If you had to buy the pack to get the slingshots, it would have made sense, but the only thing you're getting with that pack is the boat, and you don't need it. I am glad they gave everybody the option to bait without purchasing the DLC, though. I was thinking that it was going to be locked behind a paywall.
I thought the whole lot was.
Yeah, me too.
And then the rumor was that you were going to have to, well, once you paid your $5 for it or whatever it is, then you had to spend your game money to get it from the shop. That was the rumor.
That was the rumor. Luckily, the boat you don't. The boat you get outright if you pay for it with real money. But like, I don't know. There's probably somebody out there that loves the boat. I'm just not one of them. All right, Barry, keep them entertained. I gotta go make coffee real quick. I'll be right
Keep them entertained.
back. PG
P-
content.
PG-13, yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, I'll be right
I'll
back.
just tell our Lewis jokes. I don't know. I don't know. I do seem to get more bites though once I've used the catapult. I don't know if anybody else is finding that, but to me it definitely seems to be working. So let us know what you guys think. It was the rumor because that's what Jaxie says was going to happen. Say sometimes that man can't lie straight in bed. Tells us one thing, then gives us another. I can find most other people. I can't find Lewis on the map. Are you in this map, Lewis? Oh, he's got a bite as well. Oh, he's not playing at the moment. Oh, your thumb's getting tired off all them diamonds. Don't know how he does it. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Well, so far I've only caught a couple of silvers. Nothing great. Diamond Jack and Blush Sheep though. Oh, well done, man. Well done. Yeah, you've got to be too quiet on the hunter game for me. I just like to play games where I can run around, come home, making as much noise as I want.
Okay, I'm back. Hey, Joker. Welcome in, buddy.
As soon as
Yeah.
you put your rod down, you got a bite.
Oh, of course, I didn't even pay attention to the fact that I had it out still. Uh, you got a diamond yak and a diamond blue sheep. I have not even opened the map yet. I haven't loaded up the hunters since the update. I'm going to this weekend for sure. I was dead set on getting all the diamond or the new diamond fish is why I haven't. But yeah. So I got like 4 bites. Whoops. It's probably a diamond too. Tell you what,
I
just
just wish that what would make the hunter that little bit more interesting for me is if they'd done a season pass for that as well.
I wish they would all come out with a season pass. To be honest with you, have just things that you could unlock by, you know, working towards.
You got to be too quiet on that game, as I've just said there earlier on before you come back. I like games where I can run around and make as much noise as I want.
Yeah, yeah, it can be finicky. I like it a lot. I mean, I've got, like I said, I've got almost four between Xbox and PlayStation combined. I've got over 4,000 hours on that game. But I don't know, man. I tell you what really messed it up for me worse than anything was grinding. Like I never did grind the whole entirety of the time that I played the game. Then everybody started doing it. Really started doing it when the Red Deer came out. It's when the mass majority of people started grinding. But once I started doing that, I don't know. I just got burnt out. That's why when I go back to it, I'm going to approach it the way that I used to hunt and not going out and just doing circles on the same animals over and over again. It's too repetitive for
I
me.
just used to do the missions.
I tell you, the Leighton and Hirschfeld both had a really good set of missions. For the first 2 maps. They say the
Not
missions are
that,
disappointing on the new map. I don't know.
not that double black bear one. Photographed 2 double black bears. I still haven't done that. It's just impossible.
Yeah, it's been so long, Barry. I don't even know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm sure I've either done it or tried to do it. I just can't remember it right now. The one that I had the most trouble with was the 2 coyotes at night. You had to do it around Lake Leviathan or whatever it is.
Like cheetah or something. Cheetah,
Hey,
something like
Dad,
that. Yeah.
what's up?
Howdy, howdy.
Hey,
What's
everybody.
up, Doc?
How you guys
Dad,
doing?
we're all right.
Yeah, it's been a good stream so far. I started out, like I say, catching the diamond rock bass, which is all I needed to have quadruple bingo back, and so
Yeah. Oh God. God dang it.
I'm back to easy street now. Hey, Amy.
Yeah.
Hey, Spider.
Yeah. I was just on Darth Stream and reminded him about redirecting to you. And
Oh, really? Well, you didn't have to
yeah,
do that.
he
I appreciate it.
no, he was trying to figure out who he was going to go to, and I said, I think you're still streaming. I told him I was coming over here as soon as his stream was done, and he went ahead and did that.
Oh,
So
well, uh,
Oh,
Darth, if you
very
can hear
kind.
me, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, and welcome everybody in. I'm probably not as exciting as Darth, but we're gonna give it a shot.
all right.
You
We
will be
are,
once you had a couple of more of them coffees in you.
shoo, yeah. Okay, that needs to be my last one, or I'll end up having heart palpitations or something.
Yeah, you drink too many of them.
Yeah. Uh, anyway, we're Rock Chalk
Well,
does had not. Hey, Darth. Hey, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here and thanks for bringing the squad. Anyway, Rock
Yeah,
Chalk
thank you very much, Doc.
didn't have. Oh yeah, Big Beard take the wig off.
he was wearing the
I still,
caveman wig.
Oh man,
oh,
I'll have to go back and look at that then.
yeah, I still haven't exercised my right to do that. Yeah, I was thinking about the caveman wig, but then I realised how much the poor guy sweats underneath it, and I thought, even you're not
Well,
that cool.
I tell you what, man, it was good luck tonight. He put that caveman wig on and caught himself a diamond drum and a diamond white crappie. First
Wow.
cast diamond white crappie.
Wow.
Oh,
Seriously.
wow.
Well,
First
congratulations.
cast.
That's awesome.
God says it paid off.
Yeah, sounds like it. Hey, for just getting started on them, hey, to get two of them knocked down in one setting, that's a heck of a deal. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
seriously.
my white crappie, it was my second one. I caught a silver white crappie, and then like an hour after I caught that one, I caught a second white crappie, and it was a diamond. And I didn't
Man.
have a wig on.
No, but you got the beard.
I got
You
the
got the
beard.
beard.
This thing don't come off, though.
It may replace my blonde wig. Cavemen get more face.
He stole the slogan. He said it's so easy even a caveman can do it.
Yeah, yeah, you ought to start making shorts like that. Get you some hillbilly bob teeth or whatever they are. Oh, that's funny.
So far, I've only caught silvers. Kane and
Hey,
Lewis have stolen them all.
Hey, where are you guys at, by the way? What are you fishing for?
Bottom right-hand corner, right now, drum. That's what I was going to say, is Rock Chalk did not have any drum, so we decided to go after those. We were up here, Dad. I'll show you real quick.
Are you in the map where we all are, or were
No.
you guys on your own map?
No,
Okay.
I had to restart my PlayStation because it wasn't letting me go live. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, okay.
But when I did that,
We're
the server...
just south of Trilobite Trail.
Yeah. But south of the islands where we were, and Rock Chalk caught his first diamond catfish up there.
Yeah, Amy just caught a diamond catfish at that island going for drum.
Sweet. But the way I've been doing these, Dad, I don't know if you got some advice on them, but I've just been chumming with hot dogs and then using imitation dog biscuits. That's what's worked for me. But
yeah, that's what I caught mine on. That was I literally caught it. I cast it out a couple times and caught a couple bronzes and went back to the bait shop. Decided to rig my stuff up to do that. I tossed out the hot dog. My second fish was a diamond, 30-pound diamond.
That's awesome. Yeah, I caught well, I thought maybe I had a record at first because I caught that 35-pounder. And I was turned to the side with it, or, Darth calls it twisted. I call them side turners. But regardless, I was cocked to the side with it. And I thought, man, that might be something legit. I mean, it was 35 pounds. That's not small. But then I looked it up, and it was 39 pounds or whatever is the record. Hey, Nighthawk.
Hey, Blaine.
Welcome in. Blaine, yeah.
I know. He's got 10 dames.
I'm more, I call him Nighthawk more than I call him anything. I don't know. I've gotten a habit of it. And Joker, I appreciate it, Joker. Yeah, if you're in here, guys, if you don't mind taking the effort to hit that like button, it really helps things out. I appreciate everybody being here. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing. We do, well, so far the only thing I've streamed is the Angler. I do plan on doing the Hunter streams, but the Angler kind of has my heart. I don't know. It's just, I love it. Hey, Ben. Oh, all right. So, guys, bear with me a minute. I'm going to go get some more hot dogs.
Hey, quick question for you. What time is it on your map?
13:09.
Oh, I got to go back to the bait shop.
13:09.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. I just joined your server. I got to go. I ran out of minnows over there fishing for the rock bass.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and load back up. See, that's the only thing that they've done that I don't like. The bait balls, it only consumes one of them when you use them, but when you're chumming with anything else, it takes 10 of them at a time. And you can only hold 99, so it's kind of like, maybe they'll change that, I don't know.
Yeah, backwards and forwards.
Well, I really don't like leaving an area once I get it started warming up, but...
Oh, wow, I am low on all kinds of bait.
Yeah, I'm going ahead real super quick and redo everything. All right.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go
at least we got something to spend our money on finally.
Right, yeah, amen to that. They didn't charge us for the boat. I thought they were going to charge for the boat.
Oh, they didn't? I
They
thought
charge
they
you
did.
money for the boat, obviously, to get it. You've got to pay
Right.
$5, but that's one
I
thing
thought
we
somebody.
were. Go ahead.
No, I thought somebody said that even if you buy the DLC, they were still making you use in-game currency. I swore somebody said that.
Only on
We
the
were on
catapults.
about that earlier on. And I think R. Lewis said that's what Jaxie said.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm
That's
not
where I heard it from
surprised.
then.
Then I said that man couldn't lie straight in bed because he tells us one thing and gives us another. He likes to keep us
Now,
dangling.
I'm not going to talk about it here right now, but I have my opinions.
It's all good.
What was I saying,
Especially if
though?
they don't release everything in one go, then it keeps you coming back, doesn't it? I think that's why they do it.
Okay, yeah, what I was going to say is, though, Dad, if you have not bought the boat, this is just my personal opinion, save your $5 because
Oh,
the
dude, I have
catapults do
no.
everything that the boat does, if
Yep.
not quicker. I mean, to be
Yep.
honest with you, it's quicker, it's easier. I thought that you had to buy the boat to get the catapults, or I would have never done it. I mean, I did it right off the rip as soon as it released. I was like, oh, I've got to get it. And then I found out later that I didn't need to get it, but whatever. They got me.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't mean to seem negative, but I refuse to buy the boats. I don't want them. I'm not going to
Yeah.
spend money on them.
I love the new update, Ben, so far. I mean, I haven't found any. I've been able to catch diamonds traditionally. That was everybody's biggest fear. At least it was my biggest fear, was you weren't going to be able to catch fish anymore unless you baited for them. It does help
Right.
to bait for them, I will say that, but it hasn't changed the dynamics of the game.
I
Right.
need to go
So,
get myself a Coke. Give me a second.
so with that being said, I really don't have anything to complain about this update. Probably the only thing that I don't like is the way the gear system is now. It's you've got to take 2 extra
Yeah.
steps for everything you do.
Why did I throw that out there?
But and I have a love-hate relationship with the Wells catfish. Have you fished for the Wells yet, Ben? I've got 3 diamonds, but it came with a lot of strenuous, what a long wait.
My wife's just glared at me because she said I love you, and I didn't say I love you back because I'm live on stream. I just gestured it.
You could have said it. We know you're a sweetheart.
Oh man. I am so relieved to get Bingo back. Oh my gosh.
Did you get?
I'm just,
Oh, did you get a
I'm
rock
Yeah.
just so
bass?
relieved to be allowed
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Yeah, I got rock bass. I got a diamond rock bass right on Darth stream.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I thought I'd heard you say that you didn't have one yet, so you just got it. We
Yeah,
probably
I
got it about
literally
the
just
same
got it.
time.
Yeah, it was around the time that you had sent me that message.
How big was the one you got?
2.89, I
Oh, you
think.
got a big one then, or a good size one.
Well,
Mine was
I apparently
only
I think it's going to go on the
2.32.
list.
Yeah, mine's not big enough for the list, which I'm fine with.
Oh yeah, that's
I'll try. Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple more days. I think that I've creeped back into second place. If not, I'm close. But Spider beat me out. If Spider's still here, he was ahead of me. But
oh he did.
I think the drum got me back, either tied with him or a little above him. Oh, okay. No, I was
I'm
gonna
not bothered
change.
about diamonds at the moment. I'm just thankful that my game works.
Yeah,
Well,
that gets frustrating whenever they cause a big uh, glitch issue with other
hey,
consoles.
I tell you what though, this update is got nothing on the four fish on Norway. I promise you that.
Yeah, no,
The amount of problems that went on with that update,
right.
I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, and that was across the board for every
Yeah.
platform.
crashing. I mean, nonstop problems. Just it
See,
was.
I never suffered that the last time.
Yeah, I did during that
I'm
update. Now that he says that, I remember that.
man. You remember you couldn't stay like if you joined a server, it was like constantly kicking you out of the server, like constantly sending you to different servers, changing your times, like like
Yeah.
really bad. It was oh my goodness. Not to mention the boats. You remember the boat motors, the noises,
Yes, I do
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
dude. It was
Yeah.
rough.
I didn't really play on multiplayer much back then, so that's
Well,
probably
see,
why
that's
I
that's the
didn't. It
thing.
was
When that update hit, a lot of us went offline for quite a while because
Right.
of that reason.
And Spider, to what you said I'm 3 behind you. Today I caught the top, at least it was, I caught the top drum on Darth's list, which would have given me 5 extra points, which should have pulled me ahead of you. It hasn't been updated yet, but I, I could be wrong. I mean, it's close regardless between me and you.
Yeah, look, Spider said, "Oh, that Norway fish update was the worst."
Yeah.
Yes, it really was. Much worse than
and the
this one,
fish
I
were
promise.
the fish were tiny as well. I think that
Yeah,
upset everybody as well.
I enjoyed it, but I've never gone back after them. I have no
Yeah.
desire to fish for them again. Once I got the dimes, and it didn't take long to get the dimes either.
No, it didn't. Not when I tried.
Yeah.
It didn't take long at all.
No, it took me.
If
I got 3 dimes the first day it came out, and then like an hour and a half the next morning, I had all 4 dimes. So it was like,
Yeah,
if
Amy.
they ever put them in our weekly competition, I'm just not going to bother.
I'll go for it. Amy, about the boat noise though, that's why I readjusted all my sound settings. Actually, like I've got all the ambient noise turned all the way off. Like the only thing you can hear is the ding and the water flow now. I don't have any dialogue on, don't have any ambient noise or anything. And
yeah.
honestly, it's better for streaming because you don't have all that extra crap going on while you're trying
Is
to
the boat
talk.
noise still happening? Is it?
No,
Not
I
that
don't
I'm
think
aware
not
of.
that I
No,
know
I
of.
haven't heard it, and it took them a long time to fix that too. I mean, it was months.
That's all you heard in people's streams that were out on boats.
Yes,
Like it was, yeah.
yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, I even
Oh,
think Darth switched spots a few times, didn't he, because of the boat noises?
Oh yeah, he had to get
yeah.
away from people. He had to
Mm.
ask people to move back because once you were outside like 100 feet or 150 feet, you couldn't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, bagger, I've just cut my line when I had a bite. I bet that was a diamond. Could be the only one I get today as well.
Yeah, this is going to be, yeah, today's your day, Barry. You got to get a diamond while we're streaming. Today is
Yeah,
the day.
I know. Yeah, especially after the week I've had. Yeah, I've got to get one on stream. Not after.
Oh, another drum.
Well,
Yeah, usually happens 5 minutes after.
congratulations, Kane, on your getting your bingo back, man. That
I
was awesome.
appreciate it. When I caught that rock bass, it was
I
on
know.
screen. And I was tickled for sure. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
me, me too. I'm telling you, buddy, that catfish, that that catfish had me
Oh,
on the verge.
golly. Oh, I know. I was right there with you. Poor R. Lewis had to. If we would have been on the phone, it would have sounded like I'm crying. Uh, I kept messing him. I'm like, dude, I just don't get it. I was getting so frustrated. But it really, man, I mean, I'm talking like there were times I went a legitimate real hour to an
Oh
hour and a
yes,
half between bronzes.
yes,
Like, it
yes.
was
Seriously.
ridiculous. And that was with trying everything. I was baiting different things, all,
See, I wasn't baiting at the beginning. I was trying to see if they were going to force me to bait for these fish,
right.
and then I literally I caught 6 diamond common carp
Yep.
going for the catfish, and somebody mentioned to me that you can get the slingshots in the thing without the
I'm pretty sure it
DLC,
was me.
And I didn't know that. And yeah, it might have been you. And I was like, really? Okay. So I went over there and I bought the slingshot and I went ahead and threw out some pellets. And that's what I was telling you about the pellet, the liver under the pellets. Oh my God. It was night and day. It turned out
I,
because Blaine's the one who told me to do the liver under the pellets.
yeah.
And man,
I tell you, for me, the biggest help was just that spot. I mean, because I
yes,
was up there
that's
on
a
the
good
common
spot, isn't
carp
it?
spot was trash compared
Dude,
to,
yes, I told you, dude. That's why I said that's that spot. Oh my,
yes,
dude,
because,
I went the whole first day with no diamond, and the second day I went and hunted and stuff because I was aggravated. And then when I came back, I went to that spot and I did that, and I caught my first diamond that night. Then the next day, I caught three more diamonds
yeah,
in
that's
that same
awesome.
spot. And then I decided, like yesterday, we decided to come over to Golden Ridge and finally go for these fish last night. So that's what we started doing last night and today.
Yeah, see, I got these three fish in less than 24 hours
Oh yeah, seriously.
when I started them, so it wasn't bad. I mean, everybody was
No.
complaining about the white crappie. Of course, just sometimes
Oh,
my luck is just wonderful. Like I said, it was the second crappie
dude,
that I caught, but
I I caught my crappie pretty quick too, man. I got trolled though, dude. I caught a gold, and it held it like the diamond. I was so aggravated. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" And then two fish later, I caught my diamond.
see, I sight fished mine. I could see it in the water. I was doing something else at the time, and I switched baits. Uh, I'll show you where I caught it. I don't know where you caught yours, but
I caught mine at location number 5. It's over by the lumber company.
right
The
here is where I caught mine. I know there's going to be a delay on YouTube, but anyway, right there when you can see it is where I caught mine.
Yep, yep, me too. That's where Darth. I told Darth to go there, and he caught his first cast.
Yeah,
That's
heck yeah, that's
that spot
awesome.
right there.
That's all.
Oh,
It's
I
good.
know that was so cool.
I like it when stuff like that works out, especially for the person that's streaming. It's nice to.
Right.
Why did I do that? I just fast traveled for no reason at all. What a goof. Anyway, but right here where I'm standing is where I caught my diamond drum.
Yeah. This is.
I
I'm
got
actually
my.
standing right where I got mine.
Well, aren't you
Amy
just
says
lucky,
her
Amy?
Wells was on her first cast as well. Oh man.
Yeah, that is luck right there. That's some extremely good luck.
Oh wow, no doubt. I thought Blaine got lucky. He caught his on his second fish. That first day, he went out there and caught a diamond
Phew.
on his second fish.
That was not even close to my experience.
No, me neither. Dude, I was getting frustrated, like really close to. Like I said, I went and hunted for a lot of that day, the next day, anyways.
Yeah, mine. Well, poor dad had to hear my whole fight. I messaged him the whole time I was at it on. It took me right at 17 minutes to get it in. 'Cause at first, I really thought it was a gold, and then I was like, the more it kept
Now,
on, I was like,
when when you told me that, I was like, I knew it was a dime as soon as you told me what it did, and that's why I was saying, now wait for its second fight, because when you get it close to the boat, it's going back out. And when you
Amos
said
was
that, it did that.
11:35. Rock Chokes was 27 minutes.
Oh wow.
Wow, wow, these vary. These
what
vary
you
then.
what you say on Rock Chalk? What did you say you were using as far as like line and setup? It had to have been different than mine. I tell you, catching them on a jig on 99-pound line don't take any time to get them in.
Yeah.
Because the second, so I caught the first one, and then an hour later, I decided to jig for him. And when I started jigging for him, I caught one on the first cast, and then I casted like three more times, and the very next fish was another diamond. So I've got three. But after that, I just quit. I mean, I'll revisit them, but I had enough
Oh
for
yeah, I'm
now.
going to. I'm definitely going back. I don't know if you paid attention to the XP you get fishing for those, but
A
you'll never
lot.
have to do dailies again. I'm serious. Like
No, you're right.
I caught a 60, was it a 60 or 65 pound silver, and it gave me 579 XP.
Speaking of dailies,
One silver.
Oh, I've done it to myself again, yeah. Every time.
what'd you do?
I forgot to activate my challenges.
Oh yeah, I do it every day, every time. What did Rock Chalk say?
Excuse me.
Spain Rod, Pure Champion, 60-pound line. So the pure champion's probably what held you back because it's not as
Yeah,
strong as the level
the tip
90.
topper.
Tiff Tucker.
But he caught a huge
Yeah,
one too. He got 153.5 pound.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
my
think
my biggest is 150.57.
mine's 152, and I think mine was right about 10 to 12 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, man, it was 17 minutes almost on the dot for me. But I was catching common carp the night before. I tell you, they were pulling me out harder than the catfish were.
Yes,
Same setup. I mean,
I that I was going to say that. I didn't want to seem negative because I have been negative about these catfish, but I'm not impressed because how do you have a fish that's literally twice as big as a sharp tooth catfish diamond, and it doesn't fight as hard as the sharp tooth, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
no,
As far
I
as
agree. Yeah, it doesn't
you know
make
what
a
I
lot
mean?
of
Like
sense.
it's not near what it should be.
Yeah, I've
I'm
got a
We
su-
should
feeling they'll straighten them out over the coming weeks, though.
I'm surprised that we didn't get a bigger setup for them. But I mean, then
right,
again, they don't fight that hard. So, well, I mean, they do, but they don't.
right. Like mine never took me past 190, like the feet that it went out, and I was already at like 170. So it literally only drug out 20 feet, and then it stayed there for a while, and then it got weaker and came in, and then ran again for a second, and then came in. You know,
Vibin
I don't
says
know.
they won't bite a 4-rod hook. I don't know. I can't confirm that or deny
I
that.
I
I haven't used one, so I don't know.
I've I've heard people catching them on 4-aughts. I don't know if it's I don't
Okay,
know for a
Rock Chalk.
fact, but
Yeah, I don't know. I never went. I went that route, but all I caught was common carp. But I was in the spot
right,
that wasn't as good too, so
right.
I got woke up 3 times that night with diamond common carp.
I
Hey,
woke up three
I
times that
was I
night.
was determined that day. I'm like, this is crap. I'm not. So I fell asleep with it on me. Yeah, I'll tell you what's aggravating. If you're asleep like that and you're on multiplayer, if it's really quiet, I mean, because you got to turn your volume up loud, and some guy comes up in a boat, you talk about, my gosh, it'll make the windows shake in the room. It's like, geez, it'll wake you up for sure. My wife was getting so aggravated. I was like, I've got to get one of these. I'm sorry. You just have to bear with me.
I'll keep that in mind for April Fool's Day.
Okay.
Yeah, they do take hours. Even if it wasn't a 4-aught, in some cases they take hours. Who
Yeah,
the
in,
heck
in
is that?
between bronzes, they potentially take hours. They have with me anyway.
Oh, seriously.
I rarely fish with a diamond hook anyway. I like to do darts method, scoop out a few smaller ones and
Yeah. See,
Well, I mean,
Dustin,
slowly work your way up. But I'm very, very, very rarely do I put a diamond on.
yeah, 44-pound line.
yeah,
That's
he
why.
he did something there, catching it on 44-pound line.
Yeah, seriously, that's
I wouldn't have thought that you could catch one. I mean, honestly, like if they fought the way that I think they should have fought, you wouldn't be
right.
able to. But
I and they
thanks,
shouldn't. We
Vibin.
shouldn't be able to catch them on these. In my opinion, that fish is so big that this equipment should be like at its limit, like completely at its limit,
Right.
like spooling us, like you know what I mean. Any of that stuff, but it wasn't. It wasn't even that big of a fight, honestly.
No, not really. I mean, it was drawn out, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I
Right.
get.
It was. It took a while, but it wasn't hard. You know.
Yeah, guys, it says we've got 15 people watching. I'm definitely not trying to pressure anybody, but if you're in here and you can hear me, if you'll hit that like button, it really does help. Uh, as one of my friends
How many
Absolutely.
says,
we're up
the
to now?
math ain't mathin'. We got 6 likes and 15 people,
I just hit
but
it. I
I forget all the time, so I completely understand it. Now that I've been streaming, I've made it a point. Like every time I go to somebody's stream, like that's the first thing I do because I'm like, yeah, I'll forget if I don't. But I get it. Like I said, it's not. They just say it helps. I don't know. I'm new to this, so I'm assuming that the like button's there for a reason. So
I also heard of another guys that I watch. He's all to do with WWE, and he was on about the algorithm a week or two ago, and I forgot to mention it. He said 3 long live streams a week, as well as shorts, really bump up that algorithm.
Right. Hey,
But he
X-Man.
said though that they do have to be like long-ish streams.
Okay. And that,
What
guys,
longish is, I don't know.
that's my goal, to start trying to do 3-hour streams at least 3 times a week. That's really that's where I want to be. It's just, I've got to get it. I've got it Monday and Tuesday. I'm not afraid to say it. I go to AA meetings. And so Monday and Tuesday is basically kind of just tied up for me. So really, Wednesday through Sunday are my best days, and it depends on what the wife has got going on, what I can do on the weekends. But my goal is to start doing 3-hour streams at least 3 times a week. So I will do my best, and then I'm also going to start working on trying to get better at editing videos. I'm kind of limited on what I have. I've got a cell phone, and the PlayStation's pretty much what I have to work with right now. I need a computer,
From
but I just haven't got around to it.
from what
I
I've
think
heard, though, the editing software on a PlayStation is quite good.
It's supposed to be really good. I just haven't messed with it yet. See ya, Amy. Thanks for stopping in. And hey,
bye,
Thanks, Amy.
Amy.
Axeman, thanks for hitting the like button, buddy. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, if you don't mind, subscribe. If you enjoy this kind of stuff. Uh, anyway, sorry. Oh,
But what's for dinner? I'll be round with an empty plate.
thanks, Biden. I appreciate it, buddy. I try to just be myself. I was, like I said, I was super nervous going into this, and I didn't think that a month later I would have myself on camera, but
I
it is.
felt so bad too. Your first stream, and I couldn't be there, man, because I know you wanted somebody to be there with you, and I was like bumming out. I don't know if anybody ended up going with you on that first stream or not. I don't.
That's a
Seems like
diamond
I
right
watched
there,
it.
I think.
Seems like. Oh, you got one?
No, I see one in the water in front of me. It's at least the gold. Thanks, Axeman. Like I say, I really appreciate it. And I know I've said it
Was I
5 times, but Darth, again, thank you for doing what you do. I appreciate it.
was I there the first stream when we had all them technical difficulties and we were just
Yes,
laughing?
it was me and you, I'm pretty sure. All right, guys, here's your chance. Is it a diamond or not? I think it's a diamond. If not, it's a big gold. All right, here we go.
Cold.
Gold. Yeah, well,
That's a good sized gold, though.
yeah, I mean, I knew it was at least that just by looking at it, but
Ben says, "What temp are you looking for?"
to
It's
be honest with you, with
rough.
these new ones, I really don't know.
It's
Dad
right
might.
around 59 degrees.
All right, vibing man. Good luck. Stay cool. I don't know where you're at, but it's hotter than the pizza. You know what here? So I think he said
Yeah.
he was gonna go catch some walleye earlier. I think somebody did. Somebody mentioned going walleye fishing. Uh, anyway, Tennessee. Yeah. See, I'm in Kentucky vibing. Yeah, I get it. It's hot. I can only imagine what it is where Dad lives. It's
Well, believe it or not, it wasn't too bad today. I mean, we're usually mid 90s, low 90s, but today the humidity wasn't that bad, so it only felt like 100 degrees. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that rough. Plus, I was
see.
swimming, so that helped.
Oh yeah, yeah. This would be good swimming weather up here right now.
I'm in England. It's cold all the time. So,
Yeah, do y'all ever get warm over there, Barry? I mean, does it ever get?
yeah. Sometimes it gets unbearable, but you guys will be like going outside with your sheepskin coats on and and your gloves, and there's
Yeah.
us outside now, underpants having barbecues and that.
Yeah, I can do 30-degree weather, but you start getting south of that, getting chilly
If you
at
got
that point.
if you got 30 degrees Celsius, an Englishman would melt.
Yeah, I'm talking Fahrenheit.
Uh,
I'm
I
not
don't know. I
smart
don't know
enough
what the
for all that
difference is.
Celsius. Well, like it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm at right now, which is hot. I mean,
Yeah, we were hot last week, but this last couple of days hasn't been too bad. I mean, it's been hot, don't get me wrong, but not as bad as we usually got it right now.
it just stays humid where you're at. I mean, it does in
Yes,
Kentucky too, though, man. It
it
gets humid here.
it that's our issue is we could be, 90 degrees and feel like 105 outside. The humidity just gets
Right.
crazy.
I think they said
What
tomorrow
is that like dry air?
Oh no, it's really moist air all the time.
Yeah.
Really moist.
Oh,
Oh, you've got good
yeah,
weather then,
sticky
Dustin.
skin, sticky skin weather.
Oh, all the time. And during the summer down here at night, it never gets below like 73, 75 degrees, and the humidity is through the roof. So it's
Yeah, you wake up
like a
wet if you're.
sauna.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Watch the stream for a second. I just casted this thing all the way as far as it would go, and it landed right
And it
in
fell
front
in
of me.
front of you. Yep. Me too. Been there. I don't know what's
Well,
going on, but
that time it went where I wanted it to.
I don't know if you know this or not, but yeah, you can aim up with that thing and shoot it up in the air
Yeah.
if you wanted to get it closer in. You know what I mean? It'll lob it up real high. And
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I
yeah,
guess if I would have thought about it, I would have thought of that. But
I didn't know you could do it either. And somebody I was playing with, he mentioned that, and I tried it, and it does work.
Well, I'm burning through these hot dogs though.
I'm gonna be out of hot dogs again here shortly. Can you see? R. Lewis was saying you can access the store from your Jeep. Can you? Because I didn't know you could. I knew you could access storage. You
I
live in
think you can.
Virginia
I
now,
think
X-Man?
I think you can buy bait in your truck.
I mean, you might be able to. I
It
haven't.
seems like
Is that not if you've got it in storage though?
See, that's what I thought.
Somebody told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know, man. I can't. I really don't do it honestly.
Well,
No, I'm the old-fashioned way. I still hate back to the shop.
what I
Yeah, that's
probably
what
am
I've
going to
been doing.
start doing now that we're doing this and we're going through bait a lot, probably going to buy overstock to keep in my storage, and then I can access that from my Jeep. I know that for sure. That way
But I
you
don't think
don't
it.
have to run all the way back to the store.
I
But
don't think it lets you.
Yeah, I don't think it lets you get above 99.
even if you put it in your storage,
Yeah,
huh?
well,
Oh, okay,
I'll
I
tell you what, I'm
swear.
gonna go try it here in a second
Yeah,
because I'm
let me know
curious
because
now.
I don't think it works.
I'm gonna
Because
yeah,
I
try it.
let me
actually
know because I tried that a week ago and it didn't work. It
Well,
only let me have
we're gonna do
99.
this for science right now. We'll see. I really don't know
hey,
either. I've never tried it.
yeah, I can't swear to it. I think I've tried it before and it didn't let me do it, but I don't know for a fact.
Yeah, you're right. Once you have 99, that's it. Huh. They've got to change something about that because as fast as we're going through bait, I mean, it's usually not a good thing when you abandon where you've been fishing. At least in my opinion, it's not.
Yeah, well, it's that time reset which is going to mess your temperatures up.
Temperatures and everything, yeah, get out of whack.
I mean, we have professional fishermen in the UK and they turn up to the lake, pond, wherever they're going. And they've got like 2 wheelbarrow fulls of gear and bait and stuff and they just do 2 trips, you know?
Oh, damn it.
So
Mm-hmm.
if it's possible in real life to do it, then they should give you more storage or at least more
Well,
in
the
your.
boat ought to have storage. I mean, I feel like that's a given,
Right.
but I'm not a.
No, I was referring to more items that you can buy from the store.
Yeah, well, that too.
Yeah,
You know,
like a
like more.
thousand minnows or something.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That would be good.
I feel like that will happen though at some point. I mean, I don't know, maybe not, but I tell you the thing that surprises the crap out of me. I can't believe we do not have a diamond counter on this game. Like
Yeah, I know.
breaking down your bronzes, your diamonds. I mean, the hunter has it. Why? I just because that's what everybody's going for is diamonds. I mean, unless you keep up with it yourself like I do, though, you have no idea what you've caught. You can try to
Right.
base it on tokens, but now that they're doing double token events, you're kind of get all messed up
Well,
there too.
see, I'm not fishing Africa until they stop that because I'm not messing up my token counter in Africa. I will not do it. So I will not go on Africa until they stop the double tokens.
Yeah, I wish you had the power to go back, Dad, and do what I've done. Because I'm very, very thankful that I started keeping track from the very beginning.
Right. And I never did. I have no idea. I mean, I know exactly what I got in Africa because I haven't spent any diamonds. I spent 5 gold tokens on Africa, buying one of those really small reels for the challenges because I wanted 2 setups, with the same reel. But other than that, I haven't spent anything. So,
Oh, let's see. I gotta look at something real quick. So, with the past few diamonds that I've just gotten, including the new species, I am up to 395 diamonds total in the game.
wow.
I'm sure you've got more than that.
I mean, I assume I do based on, the stuff I bought. Heck, I got 180 something of them on Africa alone. But I'd have no idea about the other ones because
Yeah.
I've bought multiple things. You know what I mean? Like I got double the baitcaster reel. I got those that take 5 legendaries and all that. I've got a I've spent a couple things like that on them too. So
See, legendary tokens is something I don't have a lot of, but I'll be honest with you, other than when I really needed the tokens, like the legendaries to me because they're the same as everybody's and this and that, they're
right,
always the same. I
yeah.
have no reason to go catch him again. Like it doesn't interest me to go catch him again. Now
Well,
that Dart's doing what he's doing with the top five, there is a little more interest because you at least got a little bit of a competition, seeing who can get the bigger score. But other
well,
than that, I don't know.
the only reason is just because I'm anticipating some good stuff coming to the souvenir shop. That's the only reason I've been doing it again because
Right.
I stopped for a long time. There was like a 2 to 3 month period where I did not go for them because I got fed up. I didn't.
Yeah, and I'm not to be a Debbie Downer, but people post it on Facebook all the time. They're like, "Got Goldstein today." I'm like, "Oh, yay!
Yeah,
Congratulations!" Like, yes,
I got one just like it.
yeah. That's the thing, though. I mean, unless you get lucky and you catch a juvenile version, which I really would love to have, just to say I've got it. But I've never prior to Chopper's son uh, catching that miniature juvenile Goldstein. I didn't even know that was a possibility. I'm
I'll
assuming
leave
it's
it
not
there. I
on
don't tell that bit.
purpose. But maybe it is on purpose. I don't know. And then I think it was R. Lewis was saying that he had heard of Sidewinder being caught miniature before.
I'd be curious to know if that's actually part of the game or is it just the game glitching out, doing
Right, me
something.
me too. I'd like to know because it might just be a little Easter egg that they threw in.
Right. It might be something they did on purpose. And
If it is, it's rare because I've only heard of it. Well, actually seeing it, I've only seen it twice, and it was the same kid that did it.
Yeah. It's one of them things where if you go out and do it, you're not going to do it, but it just happens by chance.
Yeah, well, the big thing is he won't even bite on smaller bait, but the juvenile version was biting on smaller bait. When he caught that one, he was using he told me a red crankbait, so that tells me it was a size 7 crankbait. Uh, which Goldstein won't bite.
Right.
Well, the normal version. Oh, what could I be using to catch rock bass and drum? Let's see. So I need a bigger rock bass. Probably just about anything. Drum bite everything.
In real life, they do. I'm not sure about the game.
Well, yeah, you look at the list for them on here. They've got a big list.
Do they?
Yeah, the drum do. Cheese. Will
Rock
drum bite?
bass is cheese.
Yeah, rock bass
Rock.
bite cheese.
Yeah,
Hot
I got my
hot
first
dog.
gold on it.
They'll both bite hot dog. I guess I'll try that for a
Yeah.
little bit.
You're just gonna have to lower your hook size
Yeah, that's what
because
I'm
the
gonna
rock
do.
bass is very small compared to the drum.
I'm just gonna put a size 8 on and just roll with it. Whatever I catch, that's fine. Chum one more time with hot dogs. I can't believe that I caught that diamond rock bass earlier. I had a feeling that it was going to be one of those deals that I had to fight and fight to get it.
Dude, that's exactly the same thing that happened. I literally just got done having a conversation with Amy and Darth about I think I'm gonna just have to cycle through a ton of fish. So I literally switched from an 8 to a 9 minnow. First cast was the diamond on the 9 minnow.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice, nice.
You know what I mean? Like I was literally about to just start cycling bronzes. You know, the first one that comes up on a 9 is the diamond.
Can't beat that.
I know. I was like, well, I could tell too. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's got to be a dime. It was so much bigger than the other ones.
Tell me you're not seeing more bluegill than you've ever seen.
Yes, yes. Oh my
I've never
God,
seen. I mean, when I was going for
dude,
bluegill, they were like a mythical creature. I mean, I barely would
dude,
catch any of them.
that rock bass spot where I caught mine. If you throw out that lake mix, oh my goodness. I
They
mean,
go nuts.
hundreds of them. Yes, I've literally had 7 or 8 of them at once at my bobber, just going ding, 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 ding. I mean, it
That
was,
drives me
oh,
up the wall.
dude, it was crazy.
Yeah, and they bite 4 or 5 times a piece.
Yes. Oh,
They,
you should have heard it. It was like playing Jingle Bells. It was just nonstop, or a teletype, a teletype machine. I was like, oh my God, please stop.
Is that my car alarm going off outside? Look.
Jeez.
oh, I did catch a diamond bird south of the island earlier when we first started going for drum.
Oh, did you?
Do you know that GRR mission where when you first start you've got to catch a gold runt catfish in the middle of that pond at the top?
Yeah.
I was doing that for my father-in-law, and I could not, right, for the life of me, catch the catfish. But I got 3 diamond burbot on his account back to back.
Wow. It's a gold bluegill. I don't
Yeah.
think you can catch diamond bluegill here. I haven't looked, but
Now they got a lot of spots, but I tell you what, I've caught more goldfish today than I have ever. That spot over there,
yep.
gold perch, gold bluegill, gold sunfish, gold sauger, gold rock bass. I mean, it was just nonstop.
See, I never caught a gold rock bass. I went from only having silver. I wasn't even catching bronzes, but I went from the silvers straight to the diamond, thankfully. But
My first rock bass I caught was a gold, and then I went on a streak of nothing but silvers for an eternity. It felt like.
well, you can catch the bluegill at the dam, so I would venture to say you can catch one here. Maybe not, but
Well, I'd never seen a marker down here for the bluegill, but I've heard people say that they can be caught here. So maybe somebody caught one and just never turned it in.
or they stopped taking entries,
Right, they
which
might
could have
exactly
happened.
because there's so many of them.
Yeah, because
I was
they're
thinking the other day, I'm just sitting here playing the game by myself, and I was thinking, do you think one day they're going to switch the diamond spots around and just not tell anybody?
I've thought that too.
I mean, maybe do a population reset and change all the
Yeah,
locations.
personally, the way I think, doesn't mean it's right, but if you can catch a gold at a location, that there is at least a small percentage that you can catch a diamond. I know that's not the way it is. I'm just saying I wish it was that way.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it would make it, you would be more apt to adventure around the map and, try different spots. I need to get better about that anyway. I need to quit worrying about where everybody else is catching stuff and just try to do it organically. But
Well, yesterday we spent a lot of time going around trying to find new diamond locations for catfish, and one of the new locations is a spot that I was at, but I didn't stay there long enough to get a dime, and somebody else turned it in.
really, see, I haven't
Yep.
looked at them since, well, a couple days. I actually started out doing that as well, though. What's funny, and I'm not lying, when I first decided, when the update come out in the morning, I went straight to where the carp spot's at, and I thought this will probably be a good spot for him. And I just left my guy there. That way I could connect with my PlayStation Portal, and then it wasn't like an hour later, people were catching diamonds there. So I had a good guess. But,
Yeah.
uh, but I did adventure around a couple spots, and I was catching bronzes, here and there. But by far, spot number two, it was just consistently more fish.
Well, that spot number two, one of the guys I fish with, we were there that the day before that got turned in, and we were catching fish there. We just didn't get a dime at that point. And next thing you know, somebody caught a dime there and turned it in. But we were already fishing that hole before it got, turned in for the second spot.
Yeah, being known.
Right. And that's what the one I told you about was. I think that's number two. I'm assuming, anyways. I haven't looked at the chart, but that was a
Yeah,
on fire spot.
where you put me at was spot number
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
It's where I told Barry to go to when he
Oh,
first
it's a
started
good
Yeah.
to.
spot.
He was catching them. He just not a diamond, but he said he was catching. I don't know. I'll let him say it, but
Bronze is 10 a penny. Yeah.
Well, if you get there, like sit on the edge of that dark circle, where the water's a little bit deeper, it's like 100 foot
Yeah. Yeah.
basically. If you sit on the edge of that and face like the middle of it, do a bait, throw out pellets in front of you about 70 feet out, fish under that for a while, go to your right, go to your left in that deeper water, and you're going to find that spot that the fish will stay in, even if it's not being baited. And if you find that spot, you will nail diamonds in that spot.
Yeah, that's where I
It's
was at. I was like literally fishing in the deep spot all the time.
Yeah. Well, it's if you get in the middle of it, you can actually cast to your right and to your left, and in the middle. You know what I mean, like where the
Yeah.
bait balls won't affect the other spots, because that seemed to be the key. Is when you find the spot that your bait ball runs out, and 30 minutes later you're still catching catfish right there without being baited. That's the spot you want to keep baiting, and you'll get them to spawn in that spot. Man, it makes a big difference versus a spot where you go catch and you have to bait to get something to show up.
yeah,
If you find the
Yeah.
spot
Yeah.
that you can still catch them without baiting, that seems to be because that spot right there you can. If you get the right spot in that little dark spot, it goes on fire in a hurry.
and now that I've already gotten a diamond, I'll probably have better luck fishing for him anyway. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
know
I
it worked for
finally just
me.
looked at
Good
my
lord.
reserve population, and I just want to cry. They're not all diamonds now.
Have you loaded up? You said you started playing the hunter again, didn't you, Dad?
Oh yeah, yeah. I started a new account and everything, and I'm doing the missions on the Nepal map.
Yeah.
Sundra
What
Katan or
level are
whatever.
you now?
Ooh, 15 or 16, something like that.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I got a ways to go.
Well, I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember like where the sweet spot when it really starts getting, where things become a
Well,
lot easier. Probably level 30
there.
or
Well, honestly, I'm already to the point where like my next skill point or perk point, one of those is going to open up the scope spotting.
Yeah, that's
So I'm
huge.
getting right. That's a very big one, like especially at night. And I'm about to open that back up. Once that happens, things are, because it's already starting to get easier. You know what I mean? But that's really going to make a difference.
Does the bait spawn fish or does it pull them from further away? I think it pulls them. I don't
Yeah,
think it spawns them, but
I think so
I
too.
don't know.
I think it pulls them, brings them over to a location, and they will linger there for quite a while too.
Right, that's one good thing I've noticed for sure. Because I was, it makes you wonder sometimes when something like that comes out. Well, if I bait them in, are they just going to scatter back to where they came from or hang out? But it definitely seems like they hang out. So I'd be curious how far it pulls them from, like what the
Yeah,
actual radius
like
is.
right. I would imagine it has to be something in the neighborhood of 75 to 100 feet. I mean,
Yeah, that makes
because
sense.
I've baited, and sometimes it takes a long time before you get that first bite. So I'm wondering how far away that fish was based on that. Because there's other times I baited and got, bites like instantly.
All right, let's see what Ben said real quick. Oh, go back. Uh, and do you need to be close to the bait? No, I mean, like you got the long slingshot and then the boat too, that you can get it out there over 100 foot. And I do know, like, all right, so the Christmas rod, uh, was like a 150 foot cast, bait bottom fishing rig. And I've caught fish 150 foot away from me. So the spawn radius is pretty good size. And, with that said, if you can cast bait 100 foot away, you're going to get fish to attract to it 100 foot away. You don't have to be standing right next to where you've cast the bait. You just want to cast where you place the bait. If that makes sense. If that answers your question.
I've been aiming for right on top. I just sit right on top of it if possible.
And you can hand throw too, if Barry, if you didn't know that.
Can you?
Yeah, it just tosses it out like right in front of you, basically.
Oh, if
Yeah,
you do the shortcut, yeah.
yeah, you can actually hand throw out to 48 feet. I think is the farthest I've gotten one to go.
Well, that's pretty good.
Well,
And I
depending
did
on what rod you use, you can get that with a short cast anyway, can't
right.
you?
Yeah,
Well,
the one
not,
the
not
one I was
well,
using.
roundabout.
Yeah, it you bump cast and you can actually get that on some of them.
I do like this spin rod though.
Oh, I'm so glad I unlocked it. Finally. I don't know why it took so long to do it. I just kept procrastinating.
Because you didn't like Spain.
Well, that's a good point. I like it more now.
Tell you what though,
Oh,
man, that's
I've
a
got the rod, yeah.
must-have.
It
Those
really,
Oh
yeah,
catfish.
yeah,
it
it's
is.
definitely a game changer.
Do not use fluorocarbon on it though. You only go out 188 foot with a 66 pound fluorocarbon. That's, you want to use the 60 pound braid.
Yeah, honestly, use
Yeah,
braid on everything
Yeah,
if you can.
yeah.
I
Once
agree.
once I unlocked braided, I never went back.
I mean,
No.
you have to use it during the challenges. There's a lot of challenges that if you're doing your gear challenges where you have to use fluorocarbon, but other than that, I only use braided. Just so I got that extra line. So if it does end up trying to spool me, you got a lot more room to play with.
Right. See, one of the Facebook groups that I used to compete in was based on score. So I hardly ever used braid during that time because, the lighter the line,
Right.
you would get it dialed in, is what I'm saying. Like I said, I caught that rainbow trout, 21 pounder on, 2
Two
pound,
pound line.
2 pound line. But we had to do
Yeah.
that.
I bet
to
that was a
win.
fun fight.
Oh, it was longer than that catfish.
Yeah, I bet it
I wouldn't
was.
have the patience for that. I would have cut
Oh,
my
Oh, I
line
don't.
down.
I was nervous the whole
Nah.
time too.
No, I don't have patience for that either. I can't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
Well,
when
they
you're
did away
nervous,
with it.
though, it does give you the extra kick to keep going, though. You know, it's like you're shaking, the adrenaline's going, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And
Yeah,
you
but
panic, and
There's a rock
the
bass
flip
finally.
the flip side to it is I have spent over an hour on a fish, and it has frustrated me to the point where I'm contemplating playing something else for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you don't want to do
I
that.
right. You know what I mean? I don't want to irritate myself. I want to have fun. So stuff that irritates me, I just kind of avoid. And fishing for 3 hours on one fish, I can't do it. I just
Yeah. Somebody ought to
did
be
Darth
catching a
battle
diamond.
KPD for an hour?
He fought one of them for an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it was KPD. I wouldn't have the patience to do that.
dude, I cut my line on Goldstein. That I don't know if you guys were watching that stream on Darth when we were doing Goldstein with the light line, and his remember his stream crashed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That I was on it for an hour and 10 minutes, and I've made no progress. So I cut my
Wow.
line. I was done.
Yeah, I don't blame
I thought he rage quit.
you.
No, I told Darth we were still talking on the chat after the stream ended because he had some kind of technical difficulty and it went down, but we were still talking, and I said, dude, I just can't do this. And then I cut my line, and then a few minutes later, his spooled him
Oh no.
or snapped his line. It either spooled him or snapped his line, but either way, he lost it. After an hour plus of, that's the downside of that is you spend that time, and you could still lose it.
Lose it in
You
an
know,
instant. Yeah.
right? And I'm like,
I'd give
Yeah,
my controller would have went in the garbage can after that.
through a wall.
or stuck in your
Oh,
TV.
Yeah.
no, no, no! I wouldn't dare throw it off the wall. I'd get rid of my wife. You know, she's the one that does all the painting and decorating. You know, don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but it would have gone in the bin. I bounced off the floor.
I'm starting to think that you can't catch drum on size 8.
Hey, you might not be able to.
I really don't think so.
Well, you probably can't. Only reason I'm saying that is there are a bunch of big fish that won't bite that low, and a
Yeah.
good example is over
Largemouth.
there where the largemouth ignore the 8 hook over there with an 8 minnow, and they shouldn't be ignoring it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so, the drum probably won't bite it.
Yeah, I'm gonna upsize to 7. That way at least I'm catching drum too. Oh, anyway, so when I was catching the 150-pound wells, like, because I was connected remotely, dude, I was so nervous that whole time. I'm like, I'm gonna lose connection, and then I'm not gonna be able to. By the
Oh
time I can
yeah,
get it loaded back up, he'll have fleed or whatever, got off the line. I was like, God, please don't. You know
I
what's
know.
funny? After I caught it, it was less than 1 minute after I caught it, the damn thing crashed. Like, I was like, wow,
Oh,
I was so close.
oh man, that would have stunk really
Oh, I would
bad.
have been livid.
Yeah, I would have been quite enraged myself.
I can't believe nobody's caught a diamond, though, for real. I mean, there's enough of us over here, and we've been here for a while now.
Yeah, I guess I got
Well,
lucky
it's
then because
never
I got
me.
mine
It's
quick.
never me. So just bypass me.
Today's your
Just
day,
go to
Barry.
all
I
the other
feel it.
anglers.
I feel it. It's your day. This ain't happened yet. Oh, I'm by myself all weekend. It's super weird having an empty house with just me. I'm used to
Yeah,
having 2 kiddos running
kid,
around all the way,
right?
all over the place, and my wife's
Oh, I
usually
used
in
to
the room
relish
with
it.
me.
I used to relish it. I'm going to meet dance for the weekend in Scotland. All right, go. There's £50. Do you want the 100?
Yeah, stay a couple extra nights.
No, I mean,
I phone up my boss. Can I have a holiday request form virtually? Oh no.
it's just weird because I mean, it's
Yeah,
been a
it gets
long time
quiet.
since I've been by myself. I mean, I'm fine. Not that. I mean, it's, peaceful, but it's just weird.
Yeah, but you get used to that. That noise is comforting, and then when you
Yeah.
don't have it, you're like, ah, man, this is kind of strange.
Then when you get to 2 a.m., the house starts creaking and what's that?
uh, I'm not sure. Do they even buy a size 7 hook?
Phew, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Dude, I've literally caught maybe 7 of these things, so I really don't know.
They're just not a fan of hot dog. I mean,
Or
it's
8.
on their list, but so I'm looking at one to my left right now that ought to be coming for it.
It might be
If I
one of
took
those
hot
things,
dogs fishing,
the
sorry, go
time
on,
of
Dad.
day. No, I was just
Yeah.
saying sometimes these fish eat certain things at certain times of the day,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe it's just the time where they're eating something else. Because I really don't even know what they like, other than
Like I
the
said, pull it
imitation
up. I
dog
mean, you'll
biscuit.
see they like a lot. It's got a big
Yeah, if I
list.
take hot dogs fishing or like in real life or sweet corn fishing, I've got to take 2 tins of each. One
Yeah.
for them and one for me.
I can eat the hot dogs. I don't know about eating the corn, but
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shad it.
shattered, huh?
Yep.
Old, old dad's shattered.
I think I shat myself.
Oh, me. Yeah, they're not
Let's
biting the
see.
sus.
Oh,
Not
that
right
wasn't
now.
me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I didn't slip up. Yeah. It's usually me.
Hey, go watch Caitlin, one of the hunter streamers. Go watch her stream. I mean, she convinces me you can get away with just about anything. She cusses like a sailor, and she's got over 10,000 subs or whatever. I'm like, well, it can't be that big of a deal. But I think it was her that I heard it. Like it was a discussion they had. If you cuss within the first 8 minutes of the stream, it's a problem or something. But like after that, I'm like, I don't want to roll that dice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys watch this guy, but I watch this guy called Jesse on Fire, and he drops F bombs left, right, and centre. He's an MMA YouTuber. He
Yeah,
drops F bombs left and right.
yeah. I don't really know how it works, the policies and all that. I mean,
I
I'm
don't know, you
just
might have to pay to go up a level or something.
well, maybe mainly because there's when you stream these kind of games, you end up with a lot of younger kids and stuff, and I really don't want to be known for sitting in here sounding like Popeye the whole time.
Dude, dude.
But
I've run out of Coke. That's what's going to do it today, the magic cans of Coke.
yeah, you just got it, didn't you? It seemed like. I'm about out of coffee though, to be fair. I'm not getting any more though. I'll end up having the jitters and everything else if I get more.
Man, I don't know how you drink coffee this late in the day. Oh my goodness.
Man, I can drink a Red Bull and take a nap. I mean, I really can. I don't know. Something's wrong with me, I guess, but I have a
Man, I'd
high
be
tolerance to caffeine.
if I
Oh
drank a
man,
coffee right now, I'd be up all night, man. I really
Really?
would.
Yeah, not
no,
me.
my wife can drink a huge can of Red Bull an hour before she's due to go to bed, and she'll go out like a light.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I really am the same way. It doesn't phase me. It's not a good thing. I mean, it can't be good, but
If it's me, I'm looking at the ceiling all night, you know what I mean? Going,
Yes, I can't
which
do it.
I take sleeping medicine too. I have to. Well, mainly just to make a long story short, with me drinking the way I used to drink, my body was so used to being like sedated that when I came off of it, man, I could not sleep at all. Like it
Right.
was, and I really need to try to get off the sleeping medicine at this point. I'm sure I'd be okay without it now, but the problem is you become dependent on it, kinda, because your body gets used to having it. Because if it lapses on me, man, I'll be up till 2 o'clock in the morning, just like staring at the wall. I mean,
I suffer insomnia, and I just sit up all night playing my game, And I went to the doctors about it months and months, and well, probably about 2 years ago, and they
Yeah,
said all we can give you is 7 sleeping tablets per year. You've got to sort of stretch them out for emergencies. I'm like, oh, okay.
really? Why?
Yeah. I
It might
don't
be a
know. They
UK
just,
thing. I don't know.
yeah, they just don't like you being dependent on them. Unless you've been traumatized or something, and
Right.
you've been like a soldier or
I mean, it's not a good thing, but I
anything
mean,
like
you come to America, hell, they'll put you on anything. They don't care. If you get hooked
that. Yeah,
on
they
it,
get the
then
insurance money.
so be it. They really don't care.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude, they're a lot more strict now than they ever been.
I agree
They
that it's a lot worse than it used to be, or
well, I
better.
don't know if I told you, I had knee surgery. Both my knees have been replaced, and it went wrong. I mean, it's been bad, but from the surgery until this date, nobody has given me any pain medication.
Really.
Yeah, seriously, it was when I left the hospital, they gave me like 10 tremadols, which is a very
Yeah,
lightweight,
that's not even a
Yeah.
narcotic.
Yeah.
Right,
I've had
exactly.
tramadol. Yeah.
But after that, they said ibuprofen and Tylenol. That's all I need. And let me tell you, my legs hurt. They hurt bad.
Oxycontin.
Well,
I tell you what, maybe if I could.
they used to. You're right, though. It's changed a lot because I remember going to the dentist before. You're
Yes,
talking about 15 years ago, 20, upwards to 15 years ago. They'd pull your tooth and they'd be like, "Well, here's a full prescription of hydrocodone or
yes,
Lortab."
exactly.
Like, and
Yep.
I even said then, I was like, "I don't need it. I'm fine. I don't need it." Well, go ahead and fill it. You might need it. But now
Back
it's
then, dude, the same exact thing you just talked about. I had like 3 bottles, like full of pills from the dentist that I never needed.
yeah,
Seriously,
yeah,
like, and now, I mean, when I say my knees hurt, they they really hurt.
yeah,
Nobody, they take a Tylenol. That's what they tell me now.
yeah, because that does
It's
something for sure.
My mum had her knee replaced, and she's waiting to get the other knee replaced. And she's in what is she now? Yeah, she's probably about 80 now, or not far off. And they sent her home with like 3 bottles of liquid morphine. Go on, there you go. Go on, scram.
Golly, yeah, I tell you, they almost. Well, I don't know. I was told that they came close to really messing up when I got bit by that rattlesnake. They were basing it off my body weight, but they gave me too much morphine. And I mean, like, I still remember the doctor standing over me, snapping his fingers, saying, "You got to stay with me. You got to stay with me." Like, I'm like, golly,
oh Lord.
I'm happy. I'm floating. Leave me alone.
no, hell no. Even with that
I'm
stuff,
fishing.
man,
I'm
I
fishing on
was
a
I
cloud.
was hurting bad. Even with morphine, it was a bad day. It was a real bad day.
I think Blaine just committed suicide in front of me. He
Oh
just
Yeah.
no, he's joined Uncle Bones.
he just
No.
he jumped off. Yeah, he just jumped over my head right into the water and he disappeared. There, he just did it
No,
again.
I did
he's
it
got to
a
see
little
Uncle
bit ago.
Bones.
Now, this is slow going right now for some reason.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm good with trying something else or moving if y'all want to. I don't. You gonna go try to
I
catch crappie? I mean, I've already got
oh
one, but
I just got a bite.
oh
Hey.
well. We'll hold on a minute.
Oh, I like the crappie. That man, those are gorgeous fish too.
Yeah, let's. It's getting about time for them too. I mean, they're. I didn't catch mine at night. I caught mine around about this time.
Well, that dark did too, but mine. I mean, it might have been just a particular time I went over there, but man, it got right before it got dark. I started getting bites. You know what I mean? And that's when the diamond hit like shortly after it turned dark. It was like real quick.
Well, are you good with that, Barry? Do you want to go try to catch
Yeah, I'm
crappie?
fine. Yeah. I'll have to go to the annoying lady in the store.
I used minnow,
Buy
size
something.
8.
Buy
That's what I
something.
caught mine on.
I caught mine on 8 marshmallow.
Yeah, I've heard that. All right, Barry, watch the stream for a minute. I'm gonna show you where this is at. We're gonna be right
Yeah.
here, south of the Blue Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's alright. Your markers will show up anyway if I get lost.
Yeah, you'll see us. Yeah.
Yeah, buy something. Buy something.
If you want to fish for them here, Dad, I don't. That's where I caught mine. That's the only reason I'm.
Yeah, that's where I caught mine. Right off that little dock where the boat valley is.
I'd be curious if you could catch them off the Blue Bridge. Yeah,
Oh,
you
I'm
can
sure
catch
there's gonna be a
everything else
bunch.
there.
Well, the crappie, when I looked at it earlier today, it showed 7 locations,
Yeah.
or that might have been yesterday. It showed 7 different locations for them.
Yeah, I caught mine standing right on this dock. I could see it. I've already said that, I think, but yeah, I could see it in the water. I was like, oh, that's a big one. And I was
Oh,
right. It
I
was.
never knew that.
What'd you not know?
So you don't have to waste all your hot dogs. You can actually buy different ground baits.
Yeah, and when you use the ground bait, it only uses one. Like instead of 10 at a time, it only uses one.
Does the colour matter?
So,
Yeah, you have to look at the fish. Like the crappie take the lake
lake
mix.
mix, you know.
That's the one you want to use
Yeah.
for them. But each
Right.
fish will have it listed in their baits
Right.
preferred.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Wells, for whatever reason, doesn't have one. I mean, it's got pellets and boilies, but I'm surprised that it being a new fish and that's a new system that it didn't have a mix.
Well,
Oh,
size 8 marshmallows. You said.
That's what I used.
I
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
used
No.
I used minnows,
mi-
so it's just
yeah.
whatever, really. They'll bite either. I don't know what fish that the marshmallows isolate.
Well, over there's a lot of stuff that like the bloodworm, you know what I mean? So the bloodworm is one that there's I think sturgeon over there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff over there. You got tons of bass.
I was gonna say you catch a lot of smallmouth when you use minnow. Even on size 8, they bite that.
Oh no, bollocks.
Bollocks. What'd you do?
Oh man, I caned you. Oh man, how do I unblock? Oh, you're gonna have to send me a request again. Sorry, dude.
To you, Barry?
Yeah.
Would you block me?
Oh, unblocked. Unblocked. I've unblocked, but I don't. Yeah, you might have to send me a friend.
Oh my.
I, I did. I
Send
did
me a
go to send
screenshot because I'm gonna have to see your thing.
uh,
Yeah, just send it to me and I'll do it here in a second.
oh, there we go. I've sent it. It's all right.
Oh, you got it?
I
Okay.
fixed it.
Yeah, they need to fix that. I know we've all said it 100
Yeah,
times, but
yeah. That needs to be dropped at the bottom of the list. That's actually the first time I've done it as well.
hey, that might be a crappie. And if it is, it's not a bad one. No, it's not. I'm completely wrong. It's a smallmouth. Oh, oh me. Oh well. Well, they've got tiger stripes. Both of them do.
Well, I'll tell you what, at night you can tell
Yeah,
because they are glowing bright white at night.
that's good. That light shining on them.
Yep. I mean, it was clear as day when I saw it. I was like, "Oh, wow, that's so cool looking."
They are a good looking fish model. I agree. Oh, you can catch rock bass here too. Didn't know that. That's the first one I've caught
Yeah.
here. I wouldn't doubt it if you could catch a diamond here, truthfully.
I wonder because I caught rock bass in a couple spots over there.
Yeah, here, pay attention to the stream. I'll show you. I caught a bunch of them right down here. rock bass. That's that spot that's got largemouth, channel
Yeah.
cat,
Yep.
burbot, smallmouth. But I was catching a bunch of rock bass there. I never caught anything bigger than a silver, but that doesn't mean anything.
Right, are we friends again?
I should be. I accepted you. Unless you blocked me again.
No, I can't believe I've done that.
Oh,
It's the
I
first
can.
time
I've
I've
done
ever
it
done it.
100 times.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, that definitely needs moving down the bottom of the list.
Well, and that's what stuff like that is what makes me question. Okay, did the developers even play the game? Because that's something that anybody ought to pick up on pretty quick. I mean, it's something that everybody does is blocks people on accident. It just, I don't know. I don't get some of the stuff that's like so blatantly obvious. I don't know how they don't fix it.
Well,
Because when you know what you're doing, you do things really quickly, and then it's like,
right.
oh no, bugger.
That's it. Exactly, because they put that button there, but all they would have to do, they don't even have to move the button. All they got to do is, are you sure?
Right.
You know what I mean? Click on it. Are you sure you want to block this person? Then you're going, oh, wait, no, I don't, you know?
Exactly. That might be a little white crappie. Maybe two of them. Oh, they're rock bass, I think.
I'm going to come over by you.
No, and man, I keep misjudging. That's a tiny smallmouth. That must look a lot like them in the water. I don't know. Either that or I'm just dumb. Can't see. Oh, comes some more. What do we got? Looks like a rock bass and a green sunfish. Oh, there's the green sunfish. I was worried I was going to feel like crap today. I'm sure I sound kind of nasally. I mean, I'm started getting sick, and like I'm pretty sure I was running a fever yesterday, and I thought, yeah, that'd be about right. And I had the whole weekend to by myself and want to stream and all that, and then I'll end up sick. Yeah, I accept friend request, Axeman. Yes, I fish with anybody that wants to fish with me, pretty much.
Yeah, you can do mine as well if you want.
If you, well, type yours in the chat, Barry. I'm gonna type mine right now.
I don't know what mine shows
It's
up as because it shows up
DOGG
as my
number
Xbox One. Oh,
9999.
yeah.
There's mine, Axeman. Let me make sure I know what it is, but
Is mine no capital letters? No, it's not, is it?
no, it's all lowercase DOGG, and it's number 9. You got the same 4 digits that I do. 4
Yeah,
nines.
here's the other
Small.
marshmallow lover.
Is it a small D as well? I
Yes,
can't see
yes.
because all I can see is the Xbox setting.
Let me make sure, Barry. No, it's a capital D O. I'm sorry. It's capital DOGG number 9999. So just a capital D. Do the rock bass bite marshmallow?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so, but
Okay, Dustin.
I know the sunfish do.
Yeah, they bought them too. Yeah,
Where's Dustin from? Because a lot of
Canada.
Americans spell my name as Berry.
Old Canada. I don't. What part of Canada are you from again, Dustin? You've told me before, but my memory is not the best.
How many likes we're up to?
Don't know. 11. We've got 11 people watching, so.
Oh, that's alright.
If you haven't hit the like button, guys, if you don't mind, hit it. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And all that YouTube stuff. I do appreciate you guys. Really, I do.
And when he gets to 500 subscribers, he's going to do a live beard shaving.
Oh, yeah. It's going to take a lot more than 500 subscribers for that to happen. I tell you what, you can write it down in your book. If I can get 100,000 subscribers, I will shave my beard. Neither one of those things is going to happen. So. My wife has already, she said, you better never shave your beard. I said, Joe, I'm glad you feel the same way because I've got no desire. I don't even know. I'll send you both of you, some pictures sometime with me being barefaced. I don't even know. It's just not right.
I never shaved my beard for about 2.5 months, a few weeks ago. And I just couldn't tolerate it anymore. It was just itchy and scratchy, and it was like, now it's coming off.
What's Horrock say? These bait mixes are going to make getting diamonds easier for the fish that are attracted. Yeah, I think so too. Because you'll be able to get them all congregated to one spot, put a diamond-only hook on.
Oh, I've been dying to go to Norway and try it on the bream and see if it helps those.
Yeah. Well, now that I've got bingo on all the maps again, I'm going to start doing some experimenting with it.
Yeah, me too.
That was one tough competition. That was the bream one. Oh.
All right, I got you, Axeman. We're already friends, aren't we, Dustin? You sent yours to Barry, right? I'm assuming. A black crappie? That's not what I'm
Yeah. Somebody else will pick it up now. Oh, I've got two. I don't like.
You don't like?
I don't like accepting just numbers. I don't know who they are. Is anybody 5909?
I don't know. Axeman's was his name. If he sent you one.
I kept that one on the back burner for a while.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
Yeah, I'll just accept it. See, that come 5 minutes after I got trolled by them idiots on Spain.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'll leave it. Well, I've accepted it.
I think we already looked. It wasn't in my friends list, so I don't know who it.
If I don't recognize the name and I start getting trolled, I'll just block it.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
Don't want to be antisocial, you know.
Oh, Dustin's gonna send you a friend request when he gets home.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Well, time's going slower than I expected.
Yeah, because I was at another pond before it got dark and did not get one bite. I got rock bass to bite, but I didn't get any of the crappie to bite. I came over here, and like I said, it had just started getting dark. And, I mean, they started nailing it.
Yeah, if I don't get one here in the next little bit, when it gets dark, I'll probably fast travel away and then travel back. It's probably what I'm going to do. I'm surprised they're a night fish. I mean, anybody that's ever fished them, I mean, I've fished them in real life. You don't ever fish for crappie at night. At least I haven't ever fished for them at night. Hey, Rock Chalk, welcome back.
At night.
I'll put the bloodworm on. I'll probably get terrorized by everything else.
Oh, Axeman just caught one. He said a silver. He got a haircut and your hair got curlier, Rock Chalk. What did they do? Did they give you a perm? There's another gold.
We have an old English folklore where if you eat your crusts on the side of bread, it will turn your hair curly.
Oh yeah.
There's many of grandma said that to a child, like, I don't want me crust.
You asked to make it curlier? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's if you ask for it, it's a good thing they got it done for you then.
Well, it's the fashion in a lot of places in Britain now to have a curly perm and shaved out around the side.
I just now got a haircut not long ago.
I'm thinning out in the middle,
I
so
need to
I just shave mine off.
I need to grow a mullet. I look so ridiculous.
80s throwback, 80s
Yeah.
throwback.
I look like a gas station attendant. uh,
That would be funny, especially with that beard as well. That would be
that's what I'm
really funny.
saying. Yeah. It would be.
Yeah, I'd donate to see that.
My buddy in real life, he tells me all the time. He's like, I would pay you money to get a Jerry curl with your beard. I was like, yeah. Oh man, yeah, that would be something. Well, the good thing about being a man, if you mess up your hair and you don't like what you did with it, you can always just slap it off. It'll grow back.
Yeah.
Small mouth.
I like that UFC referee. Have you seen him where he's like mustache? He's got to tuck it into his belt line so it doesn't interfere with the fighters. He's got it all plaited and everything. He's a big, huge guy.
Yeah,
That's some dedication to do that, man.
yeah,
It
for
really is.
sure. Well, I haven't seen a single white crappie yet. I think they're a lower spawn anyway, like a lower spawn rate. I may be wrong, but of course, there's
Yeah,
probably a
I don't
place
know.
on the
I mean,
map that you can really get into them, but I don't know.
yeah, I probably caught 7 or 8 of them, maybe not even that many.
I've caught two. I know that's all I've caught. One of them was a diamond. I haven't caught one since I quit. I moved on as soon as I caught that, though.
You know who's caught all of them, don't you, Lewis? He's caught all of them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
day
we need
one.
we need a fresh respawn. Lewis sucked us dry. He pinched them all.
Oh.
No, I'm not far enough out.
I wish time would hurry up. Well, there's nothing out there where I was fishing, so I'm gonna bait again and no, I want whatever. I'll use this one, I guess. Oh gosh, that didn't go as far as I wanted it to. There we go. Still awake, Dad?
Yeah. I'm looking around the map. I'm gonna go hit one of the other spots. Just kind of mess around a little bit because I know
Oh,
the way
oh,
my luck goes, it's gonna be dark before they start biting for me.
this might be a white crappie. I've said that 5 times now, so. Oh, it is a white crappie. They do exist.
I don't believe you.
I didn't believe me either until it popped up. Oh, me. I'm gonna look at the map and see where other spots are. I think I'm gonna switch it up too. Maybe come back here after it gets dark. Let me see. White crappie. See, they're down. They're all kinds of places. I'm kind of wondering about checking out the island. I haven't ever really fished there.
Yeah, that little small
There's
pond
the
in that island.
there's the bigger pond. I may try the bigger pond that's on the peninsula.
That's that's the one I tried earlier, like when it was still daylight and I couldn't get a bite on it. And then I went over to that spot, and it just happened to be getting dark at that point, and that's when mine started biting.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We off
go.
over there now, are we?
Huh?
Ooh,
What you got?
probably a black crappie based on that. Yep.
Got you a silver.
Why did I do that?
I'm just looking at this lake for temperature wise. I think you've got it right, Ken, down the bottom one, judging by the deepness.
Yeah, I guess I'll start off on this rock. Oh, let's see what Torok said. Someone haven't caught a diamond channel. Oh yeah, that's cool, Torok. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Speaking of that,
I've committed suicide. I've done double bones.
Yeah, that's you can get diamond or trout in there too.
Rock Chalk got a diamond channel cat at the very beginning of the stream.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, hey, first fish over here is a white crappie. Yep, cool.
Where'd you end up going?
The peninsula with the lake in the middle of it.
Oh, really? Wow.
And this is a diamond
yeah,
location.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
try it without
this is the
joining the
spot that I
Uncle
went
Bones
to.
Club.
I'll try it up there because I tried it. Like I said, that was the first place I went to. Was that?
Torok, have you caught any of the new fish yet as diamonds?
Hey, I love it how he says that to the viewers, because he just loves to rub salt and pepper and vinegar in everything.
Torok said, watch out, catfish are in there. Okay, well, maybe we'll catch a 30-pounder. I don't even know if they get that big, but
Yeah, I knew Channel Cat were in here because I had this marked as a Channel Cat. How many lakes are we at, Kane? Are we going up or are we going down? Or?
We're at 11. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good. What we got? Bass. Smallmouth. Well, I started out with a white crappie and then it Nighthawk. You so Nighthawk is Blaine, right? Blaine the Pain.
Yes.
That's what I
Yes.
thought. Okay. Well, he just got off the server.
I've decided tomorrow I'm going to go down and dip the end of each controller in the font in the church and see if it gives me R. Lewis levels.
With some holy water on it.
Mm-hmm.
I might come to your end because, man, the shadows on the water from the angle I'm at right now, I can't see anything.
Known as diamonds have been trying for our best.
I think I am.
Yeah, if you, Torok, if you use a size 8 or lower, you will not catch largemouth bass, if that helps you.
No, you just get sunfish. Right.
Yeah, or bluegill, yeah.
Well, I was going to say, depending on where you are, yeah, you catch everything on those.
He was saying he was going for rock bass, but he was catching a lot of largemouth, so
Yeah.
size 8 will eliminate that problem. Black crappie.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Keep catching smallmouth is what I'm getting more than anything. Well, where there's one, there's more. That's for sure. I think you can, if I'm not mistaken, you can get a diamond smallmouth in this lake. Yeah, you can. I just looked. I don't need one, obviously, but I'm gonna go over here to these flowers and whatnot. The lily pads, I mean. Axeman entered the
Axeman
reserve.
entered. Yeah. He's just going to come and show us all up now, isn't he?
I hope he does. Somebody needs to. It started out good, but not every stream can be filled with diamonds, I guess. It's nice when it is, but
Yeah, I'm surprised one of us hasn't caught one. Huh?
yeah, I mean, me too.
It's never
Well,
me. It's usually you or
I'm
Dad or
I
somebody else
put
that
my
gets one.
money on us catching a diamond crappie after 1845 is what I'm guessing when they start really ripping it up. That's what I'm
Yeah. Well, with
thinking.
that being said, I'm gonna fish right now, and then I'm gonna come back to this spot after it. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like if you leave, it increases the chances of them being spawned in when you get back, but I may be wrong.
I don't know, dude. I had some things that made me think that myself. That's a black crappie
Got something biting.
or a bass. Nope, black crappie. Oh, that's right. Bass don't bite this. Never mind. Had to be a
Oh,
crappie.
marshmallow.
Yeah, I forgot I had that on.
You see how badly I'm doing? This is how my dad does in real life. I phoned up my son. I phoned up my son the other day, and how was fishing with Grandad? He went rubbish. I was like, why is that? He says, I caught a load, no Grandad caught was leaves and twigs.
Poor guy. Usually if my dad
But
goes fishing with us, he outfishes everybody. My dad's very
my dad's a
competitive.
dark horse, and what he does is he'll catch minimal all day, and then an hour before you go home, he'll get like a good big whopper.
Right.
So he gets to brag all the way home in the car. I got the biggest fish of the day, and there's like me and my brother saying, yeah, we caught 30 or 40. And my dad's like, yeah, but combined they weren't the size of mine, you know. And I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he just doesn't get so despondent, and then all of a sudden he catches a whopper and his spirits are lifted.
Well, for sure. I would rather be like that anyway. I mean, I'd rather not catch anything all day and then catch a monster as I would to catch them all day. I don't know. It's the big one's what we're all there for anyway. Well, not all of us. I'm there for the big one. I don't want to speak for everybody else, but
Very low impulse control when it comes to sea large fish. That's all that. Oh, man. What are you guys on? The marshmallow?
I'm on minnow.
I got marshmallow on right now.
Yeah, I think I'll give that a shot.
Thought about running. Let's see what they bite. Could run a tube just to switch it up. I may do that while we're waiting on it to
I'm not
get
a fan of
darker.
chicken. I like a free hand, you know, to make my cigarettes and drink my coke.
Yeah, Dustin. Well, that is a good point. It is nice catching a bunch if you're gonna keep them. Another rock bass, but I mainly bass fish to be honest with you. And with that being said, I turn them back. If I'm gonna eat them, I'd want to be crappie fishing. That's all right. What am I doing here? All right, size 8.
Years ago, my friend caught a tench and he put it in his aquarium. That's all that was in there was Willie the Tench. William the Tench.
William.
And he lasted years, absolute years.
Let's see. I fish and hunt with my dad's. You like bass out of cold water, Dustin? I don't, or I've never fished out of cold water, so I don't know the difference. I fish and hunt with my dad to spend time with him. Well, that's good, Torlot. Yeah, I need to do more of that myself. Sometimes we take things for granted, and I don't want to look back one day and regret not spending more time.
Yeah, I live hundreds of miles away from my family,
Yeah.
which sucks.
We live about 3.5 hours away from ours, so it's not that bad.
But yeah, it's probably the same amount of time. Yeah.
But it's not like you can just walk out the door and be to their house in a few
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh no, I've always lived at least half an hour down the road, so my mum doesn't come round every day and bake pies. You know, that's what she would do.
Yeah.
You've been at work all day, so I've made you a steak pie, a mince pie, there's some cakes on the bed.
Catching a bunch of rock bass in here now.
Yeah, I've caught a few.
I think I might drop this down to a size 9. I'm not doing anything, really.
Oh, this might be something good. Or it could just be a bass, regular bass. I think it's just a regular bass. Of course. Oh well.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's getting late. It's past my bedtime. I'm honestly. Well, I mean, my winding down time's usually right now.
Yeah, I'm just worn out. I went over to my son's house and swimming with the grandkids, and oh my God, they wore me out again.
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
do
that's
it.
going to tire you out. Yeah. Yeah, that's really going to tire you out.
I got a bunch of small fish underneath me.
Ooh, man. Yeah, I'm sorry for not talking very much. I'm over here yawning
Yeah,
half the time.
I can tell you're getting tired. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he asked if you were awake 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm just, man, just, ooh.
I'm gonna switch over to marshmallow real quick because I've got a bunch of fish under me and I don't know what they are.
Well, I'm getting tons of bites on marshmallow. It's not what I'm after, but I'm still getting a lot of bites on it.
Nothing. Nothing.
All right. No, never mind.
I think I'll go check these weeds out around here.
Well, I guess I'm gonna stay right here because there's a crowd of people on that dock over there right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like two people on the dock and then somebody across from where I was standing earlier.
We have to tell you a bedtime story. Oh, me. Oh, so next weekend I get to go get a sleep study done because my wife, and she's probably right, thinks I have sleep apnea. So I may end up on one
Yeah,
of them Darth
do
Vader
you stop?
machines.
Yeah, do you stop breathing in your sleep?
That's what she says, or she
Yeah,
thinks so.
yeah, I do as well. Do you snore like a bull?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My wife's got one of them Darth Vader machines, and I tried it. I had to take it off within an hour.
I mean,
It was like having somebody shove a pillow over my face.
they say if you need one, it's life changing, but
It's not. It doesn't work.
well, I mean, I hope that's not my experience if they put me on
Well,
it.
I fidget a lot in bed, and I constantly roll around, and the clips that hold the mask keep on popping off. And then you get less sleep because you're constantly trying to attach the clips to the mask and put it on your face, and then it feels like somebody's smothering your face with a bloody pillow.
Yeah.
It's not nice. But apparently now, though, the chiropractors, I've seen it all on TikTok and Facebook and whatnot. They stick a balloon up your nose and expand it, and it cracks something in the top of your nose. But
Huh.
personally, I would like to try it, like, because apparently it really hurts bad.
No, it sounds like it. Yeah. What is it for? Like a deviated septum, or?
I don't know. I just know it's for sleep apnea. So they stick this balloon up your snout, and then they inflate it, and sometimes it pops out your mouth as well, and they've got to burst it, but it does something in your inside your nose, and it cracks it. You know, like
Pops
if you've
it.
ever got pains in yeah, if you've ever got pains in your fingers and you crack your finger, and yeah, it's sort of along them lines. But
Did you know they can pop ears? I've seen it, and they say it's so relieving if you need it done. Chiropractors
Huh.
do it.
Really?
Yeah, they jerk it a certain way and it pops it. Well, you just have to look it up, but yeah, they say it's super relieving. I was like, huh.
what's that for? Like ringing in the ears?
I really don't know. I just know that that's something they do. I'm going back to the dock now that it's
I told
the
my wife
dock's
that I had
empty.
ringing in my ear. I told my wife that I had ringing in my ears. She said, "Well, answer it then." So yeah, you're very sympathetic, love. Thank you. Which dock where we were before?
Man, I'm lagging out bad. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, my game is just like lagged like horribly. Still is.
Were you going back to where we went before, or the dock at the top?
Wow. Yeah, see if you can see this on screen. This is like crazy. It's almost like it's frozen, but it's not frozen. It's guys, unfortunately, I may have to end it because I can't do
Fast
anything.
travel with my ship.
I'm trying. It won't even let me pull the menu up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really.
That's rough. I hate
Yeah.
this little mine. It's so creepy.
Well, guys, I guess it's a sign. Well, no, it just unfroze. No, as soon as I said it, it froze again. Golly. What is going on? This is really weird.
You got no storms coming?
No, I mean, it's not my connection because I mean, I'm talking to you guys plain as day. It's the game. Yeah. Well, guys, I
Uh,
will be streaming tomorrow. We're at the 3 hour mark anyway. I've been at this for a long time. Uh, I appreciate you both, Dad and Barry. Thanks everybody for sticking around and watching. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that like button on your way out. But I'm gonna call it because I'm gonna have to restart my game apparently, and hope that this isn't something that's gonna keep happening.
What time are you streaming tomorrow for the viewers?
Probably the same time, to be honest with you. I may stream some during the day, but no matter what, I plan on streaming again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern as well. So we will catch you
Oh look,
guys
I
then.
finally got a white crappie. A silver, but I finally got one. Yeah.
All right,
all
guys.
right,
Thank you.
everybody. Well,
All right, man. All right, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow then, yeah?
have a good night, guys.